Welcome to Adventures of Green and Garb plays Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, Episode 1.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, we begin with Dessa's troupe of performers and outcasts. Having received a contract or summons from Baldur's Gate as they made their way south to avoid the giant attacks in the north, which entailed a 500 gold reward for each of you for, let's say, rooting out some evil in Baldur's Gate. And as you are known in the sort of like less scrupulous circles, the Sideshow Slashers, you are just a perfect fit for the job. So Des, you take your troop to Baldur's Gate to meet a Captain Zaj, who apparently will be meeting you by the Basilisk Gate on the east side of Baldur's Gate. And here's what we're looking at. All right. So here we are at Baldur's Gate, which is on the Sword Coast on the River Chianthar. And you make your way in and find yourself on the east side of the city, a very famed city, I must say, Baldur's Gate, which is sort of like a ramshackle slums area. So many of you probably already know about Baldur's Gate if you are or live around the Sword Coast. But why don't you give me a history check, each of you, and see how much you might know specifically about it, or what you're getting into in this case.
Pretty sure I don't know anything at all.
15.
17 total.
Natural 20.
Oh, nat 20.
2 nat 20s. Apparently Giggles and Fenders have been here before.
Is it a mining town?
It is. It's not a mining town. You're far, far from the mining town situation now. Somebody else is dealing with the mining towns and the giants, so I don't know who that is, but you don't know them.
Yeah, someone should really take care of that.
Someone should take care of
Yeah, they gotta get it together.
So, yeah, you do approach Baldur's Gate from the east side here. All right, then Fenders and Giggles, who would know a little bit, will welcome you to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging from the rocky slopes overlooking the Chianthar River. From the high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. Perfect for you all. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river further east would lead you to Elturel. Right here, the sister city, the capital of the Holy Land of Elturel, or at least that was the case until a few days ago. As you learned on your way in, there was a flood of refugees from Elturel that had come in to Baldur's Gate. And everyone is saying Baldur's Gate might be the next target, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed Elturel. The patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader, older Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fists have sealed the city's gate to staunch the flow of refugees from Elturel. No one is allowed in or out. So, all this was brought to your attention after you drafted for the Flaming Fist to help defend the city or root out the evil, we'll see. And your orders were to find and speak to a Captain Zaj, as I mentioned, by Basilisk Gate, which you are now approaching. So, Des, you got a message from the Flaming Fist, and you're to look out for a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch.
Yep.
So as you head into the city.
All right, everybody, keep a sharp lookout. We're looking for a tall man, long dark hair with an eye patch.
We're looking for a tall man, long dark hair with an eye patch.
Dark hair or blonde hair? Tall blonde hair with an eye patch?
Dark hair, long black hair. How many times do I have to explain myself to you?
as you walk through the city and you see the gate approach, Basilisk Gate is known for having motifs of basilisks and other sort of evilish creatures. You see that there's many refugees here in this outer city slums. They're sort of spilling out into the streets. There's tents set up everywhere. Nobody seems to have a home, really. And it seems to reek of desperation.
Something evil has harmed these people.
Well, why don't we do what we always do? Let's set up shop. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me. Well, are we supposed to be looking for this person somewhere specific, Des?
Well, we said we'd find him in the outskirts of the town, around the slums. What if we draw in a crowd, put on a show, see if he shows up?
I like that idea. I think it might work.
So Captain Zaj is the, he's the captain of the Flaming Fist, if you will. So you can probably easily find him if you try to make your way closer into the city, or you can definitely try to make a spectacle and see what happens.
I say we show them what we're made of.
I agree. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of my bag my flute. And as we're walking around, are there like any boxes, any stalls of like people setting up camp, kind of like?
Definitely, yeah. There's, the refugees probably number in the hundreds. Not a lot actually for a city, but yeah, you can definitely find some boxes, some carts. Of course, this is sort of the outer cities. It's a little more of a slums, but yeah.
I need to draw a crowd. I will howl.
Great. Giggles, can you go get some boxes for me, please?
Going to get boxes. I head out to find boxes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're able to get whatever you need. But Giggles, as you start to rummage around some of the area and some of the boxes, a young man comes to you and grabs you by your shirt and said, "I saw it, the companion. It turned dark, and then the city, Elturel, was gone. Help us!"
Help you?
Yes. And so somebody else comes in and takes him back. He says, it's okay. We're all a little razzled what happened.
Do I see this happen?
Who else? Anybody go with you, Giggles, or was it just you?
Can I
She
see
came
this
with me.
happen? Yeah.
You just see some people approaching Giggles, yeah, as you're also going to be helping Des get some things together.
I rush up to him and like snarl and bare my teeth.
Okay, he says, it's, and they both sort of are scared and run away.
Are you all right, my friend?
I'm all right, my friend.
Okay, you get your supplies together. Able seem to leave you alone as they see Fenris, and it's pretty tough and with some fangs, so they don't really say much to you as you get together what you need. All right, Sovereignty for Haro. Anything you want to do?
No, I'm waiting for the show to begin. I'm looking to have some fun.
Can I assume that we have some sort of cart with some other circusy things with us?
I would imagine, yeah, as a troupe, you would have some whatever you need to make a little show, a sideshow, with or without
What
the
time of year is
splash.
it? What season are we in?
Right now, it is basically fall.
Okay.
I set up a perimeter.
You set up a what?
Perimeter.
Oh, so set up the perimeter. Okay. And Des, you do anything specific to make a stage, like just hire rays or?
Yeah, I'm gonna set up the boxes in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and the tallest stack of boxes I'm gonna hop up. But before I do that, I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna transform into. Let's make me a human.
Okay.
But he's very, very tall man, probably maybe 6'2",
Mm-hmm.
with long flowing blonde hair and he's holding a whip and a top hat.
All right, do you do that in public, or do you?
No, behind the boxes before I hop up.
Okay, hide behind the boxes, and you
Yep.
shapeshift into something else completely.
Mm-hmm.
You come out as a tall, handsome, blonde man, I suppose.
Yep.
Who looks like a ringleader, or
Almost like Fabio.
All right. And
Wait, who?
Fabio, the
I don't know who that is.
handsome guy from all the woman novels.
He's a tall, buff guy.
Honestly, yes, that's the inspiration.
Yeah, in front of all those albums.
And then I could say I wait for you to crack your whip, and then I'll howl for you if you want.
Perfect. All right, I'll hop up. I'm gonna take the whip, crack it into the sky.
Okay,
All right. So Fenris,
dying animal. We're trying to
you.
get people to come to us, not run away from us.
So doing that, you definitely get the attention of everybody. The refugees are a little bit taken aback. They're not sure what to think, especially after what they've experienced. But the people from the slums of Baldur's Gate, who are dressed a little bit differently, not as in clothing that isn't quite as rich or adorned as people from Elturel, but they look on and are starting to clap and ready for the show, it looks like.
Hi, sorry, I'm gonna pause. Oh, okay, so can I only see myself, the videos at the top, the small videos?
Yeah, oh, in fact.
Is that all we got right now?
If I stop the sharing for now, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, they're bigger now.
perfect.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna pop up, and you're gonna step right up to see the wondrous, marvelous, transformative group here today is brought to you from the northern part of Waterdeep, my handsome ladies and gentlemen. You want to step right up? We have here Fenris, our good little wolf girl. Fenris, why don't you give the people a spin? Give them what they want.
You hear applause and people starting to get into it. Why don't you, Des, give me a performance check?
Oh,
And you're using your tools, your instrument, everything, so it's an added advantage. So you roll 2d20s.
Yeah. Two 18s, actually.
2 18s, all right, plus your bone. I mean, that's going to be plenty. All right, you easily grab everyone's attention and inspiration, by the way. All right, Fenris, you going to take it away?
absolutely. I'll spin one of my morning stars around my head. But I can't shift yet. And then I will, I will, because you have steps on the stage, kind of, right? I will start on the stage and do a backflip off one of them.
All right, so using your athletic, strong powers, you do a show right there, and people start to clap, many people start to converge, and they start to throw money onto your stage, actually. And not any of the refugees that you can see, but people from the slums here, the outskirts of Baldur's Gate do. Okay, Giggles.
I examine the crowd to see if I find our long, dark-haired eye patch man.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
16.
Okay, so you're looking for, as I mentioned, the Flaming Fists are the ones who are running this place, and he's the captain of the Flaming Fists. So you would know, again, the populated Baldur's Gate, and actually I did forego to mention this, but because your traveling companion, Judgment, is from Baldur's Gate, you would have given you this information. You're looking for basically a soldier with an insignia of a Flaming Fist on it. And you see a few approaching, but nobody who seems to have the, let's say, the authority or the regalia on their outfit to match anybody at that rank. So they're just making sure the crowd doesn't get too rowdy, I suppose. So 4, what are you going to do?
I'm watching for now.
All right.
The crowd.
Are you going to do a performance, a gunslinger performance or anything?
Not yet.
Okay. Sovereignty.
Yeah. I think that she is maybe not so much into the performance, but she'll do some sword tricks maybe.
Very nice.
I
Okay.
don't know if she loves you, but she'll do them.
So why don't you give me an athletics saving throw for that, or check, skill check. So you want to get up on the stage or in front of the stage and stop you just. I'm sorry.
It's a 13.
13. Okay, it's not an exceptional performance, but it's good enough to draw a crowd. And of course, you have a lot of martial training, so you can use that to your advantage. Are you serious
can I-
or yep?
Oh, can I hop down the box?
Of course.
Okay, I'm gonna go. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my good friend here, Sovereignty, and it looks like she might need some help with her sword work. So I'm gonna pull out my rapiers. And you there? Okay, who's in the front row of the audience? Are there any kids?
There are some kids. Oh, there's plenty of kids at this point.
What's your name, little boy?
Oh, my name is Timmy.
You said Timmy. Is that what you said?
Yes.
It's Timmy. Well, now, if I go up to her with my rapier, do you think I will win or she will win?
Oh, she looks a lot tougher than you. She'll take you down.
Oh, she looks a lot tougher than I do, Then I should go and let me go get my friend, and I'll be right back. All right, you stay right there, Timmy.
They're like,
I'm gonna go behind
fight.
I'm gonna go behind the boxes, and I'm gonna shift into a Goliath.
Oh, okay, all right. Do it. You shift into a Goliath. In the meantime, Haro, what's going on with you?
Yes, I actually, while all this is going on, I cast Druidcraft and have lotus petals start falling from the sky above the boxes where Sovereignty was to give her a little bit more pizzazz to her swordplay.
I like that. All right, so this is becoming you guys are making a sideshow out of nothing. That's the way, right? Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Subtly go by Sovereignty and give her guidance for her next checks.
All right, so 4 is. Do you have to touch for guidance, or is it?
It is touch. It is touch. He can reach under the box and grab her foot though, from behind, and all of a sudden her 13 becomes a 17 or 19.
How are you going to go about doing that, 4?
She's up on the stage, correct?
Or in front of the stage? Which one is it?
Probably in front. Probably, yeah.
Okay, in front. It's been like a semicircle of onlookers now who are sort of hooting and hollering. It's not very upstanding, but they're not very folk who would hold on to their, or be more reserved. So, okay, 4, what are you going to do?
I'll subtly walk up next to her and pretend I'm whispering something in her ear, and I'll just be touching her shoulder and cast the guidance.
Okay, as you do that, about a half dozen kids, as you start to try to get closer, literally run in front and surround you and trying to touch you. Whoa, what's that? What is this? I've never seen this before.
I hate these fleshy small ones. I'll back away after I give her guidance.
Okay. All right. The kids follow you a little bit and still try to poke you, but all right, Sovereignty, you now have guidance of D4 and any ability checks, right? Or skill checks. At which point Des comes around, now a tall Goliath. And people wondering where is their ringleader at, but that's okay. What happens now?
I heard my friend Timmy call me. Where is he? And I'm gonna stomp over to the kid.
So Timmy, who was busy playing with 4, or trying to, I suppose, comes back, turns back around and is impressed. And he thinks it's going to be a good fight now.
Do you think this is going to be a good fight, Timmy?
I think so. Go get him.
Okay, I take puny stick. I grab the rapier.
Okay.
Come here.
You and Sovereignty, or you and Timmy?
No, Sovereignty.
Okay.
So as a Goliath, he's bumbling around, doing a little bit of acrobatics for the kids, and lets Sovereignty win the fight.
Oh, okay. Let Sovereignty win. So people cheer, and the kids and their parents are all pretty happy at the situation, and you end up receiving a lot of gold. At the same time, once you have your swords out, by the time you finish your show here, the crowd sort of barge open as a tall, burly man long black hair and a leather eye patch, says, clear out, clear out. Who authorized this show?
And I open my mouth and I make this noise.
What was that, a ding? Is that like a ding?
I think that is the man we've been looking for.
All right, scatter. Who are you?
I'm Timmy's friend.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Timmy's best friend.
Who is Timmy?
That's Timmy.
All right, the kid looks at, they're pretty scared of the flaming fist guard here, so as soon as they see that, they're immediately turning tail, and Timmy just waves. And,
Hi, Timmy.
Hi, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
he unfortunately, turns out he falls down a well and never out of that. So.
Oh, no.
Anyway, yeah, so.
I would say I go to gather around Des.
I stand in front of Des with my scythe.
Your scythe out?
Yeah.
So he looks back.
Sit off to the side with a single gold coin in my hand, and I have my catapult spell prepped.
The catapult's a gun?
No, catapult spell allows you to launch an object up to 90 feet.
Oh, okay.
I have my goals.
He says, all right, weapons down.
Weapons there, though?
Weapons down. This is the authorities, you know. Again, who authorized this show?
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to cast like a little swarm of like purple butterflies in front of his face.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll switch. I'm gonna change into a gnome.
All right. So that's fine. All right, so he's trying to brush the butterfly. He says, all right, what's going on here? This is your last chance.
Sorry to disturb you. We just stumbled across this group of people, and it looked like they needed a good time.
Well, I bet. They're all the refugees from Elturel, but they're not allowed in. Commander's orders.
Why is that? These people need help. Why you not help them?
Baldur's Gate has enough going on right now. I can't disclose that information to you.
Do we know the name of the guy we're looking for?
Zaj,
sir?
Captain Zaj.
Captain Zaj. Sorry, Captain Zaj.
Zaj.
Yeah,
We
sorry,
put
that's
this
my bad.
performance on to get the. We put our show on to get the attention of a captain that was supposed to be in this area, but we can't seem to come across him.
Wait a minute. Are you the Sideshow Slashers?
That's one of the names we can go by.
Haha, perfect. We've been waiting for you. Here, come on to the gates.
We've been waiting for you. Come on to the gates.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Wait a minute. Oh, it's a Kenku. All right, come on. So him and a few men of the Flaming Fist, they lead you on if you want to follow to the
We'll follow. Can I, because I am a small gnome, I'm probably 3 feet tall. I'm going to turn to 4. 4, can you carry me? Thank you.
Okay, very cool. So you follow Captain Zaj. And he says, listen, as you're walking, the refugee crisis in Elturel. So he's looking around, make sure there's no other refugees around. But at this point, you're surrounded by a small guard, and you're getting closer to the main gate, which is huge, and they're not allowing any of these refugees into the city. So we don't want. First of all, Baldur's Gate is already in a bad enough position as it is.
Clearly, it
What?
stinks.
Sorry, Fenris, did you say?
I just said clearly it stinks.
It's always stunk, and it continued to do so because the Dead Three. You know them, right?
Never heard of them.
And
Anybody have proficiency in history or religion?
Absolutely not.
nah.
What am I, a cleric?
You could be.
That's history.
You have history? Or religion?
I have none of these things.
I have religion.
Not I.
Okay, all right, so why don't you, Sovereignty and for both give me a check for either religion or history.
14.
14 and
Unfortunately, my brawn is better than my brain, and I got a 1.
got a 1. Okay, so it doesn't ring a bell at all to you, unfortunately. They might as well be Greek or the equivalent. But for, you've been around a long time, and you've learned and, observed. So these three, the dead three, they're the goddess of darkness, murder, and bones. So you can tell everybody that.
Murder and what?
The gods of darkness, murder, and bones. The dead three.
And they are like the patron gods for the city or something?
So he says, no. I mean, they're legally allowed to worship, but, they're evil as all heck. And they're just assassinating people and abducting, and the situation is dire. And so as it is, we can't allow these refugees in here until that situation is taken care of. And that's why I hired you all. I've heard about your exploits and ways. So you have my license to go in there and kill all these wretches on sight. And any collateral damage doesn't matter. We'll take care of it.
Any collateral damage doesn't matter.
Gods.
Well, what you're saying is we are cannon fodder.
You can think whatever you want, but it's 500 gold a pop.
Well, here's the thing. So right now, there are 6 of us. So wouldn't it make sense if we got 600 gold? I'm gonna try to charm him into doing that.
600 gold a pop? Sure. Give me a persuasion check.
So is that 500 for killing darkness, 500 for killing murder, and 500 for killing bones? That's 50.
It's a whole cult. I went to get him down and root it out. We tried, and now
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, I rolled a 21. So, I mean, with
You rolled a 21? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he looks at you and he says, you're quite persuasive. 600
Thank you.
gold? Okay.
Yep,
We can do that. Is that what you want? You want
I mean, if we're already talking numbers, 6 times 2 is 12, so we could get 1,200 gold. Isn't that how math works?
I think 600 is 1,200 gold per person.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Okay. Isio, take some men, beat up those refugees, take as much gold as you need to pay these guys off.
That's awesome. That's terrible, though.
All right. Is that good?
Yeah, just leave Timmy alone.
All right. I don't know who Timmy is, but you're going to get the gold you want one way or another. That's how we run things around here.
I mean, that's how we run things in our own group.
I'm glad to hear it. So, that's your task. Eliminate the dead 3. Yeah, I don't care how you do it, but I do have one lead for you.
Hotel.
You need to go to the Elf Song Tavern in the lower city, East Docks.
Okay.
Okay.
There you'll find
tavern called? What's the tavern?
Elf Song Tavern. There you're going to find a spy of ours, Tarina. Dark hair. She's got a dragon tattoo on her left hand.
Nice.
Is she a dragon?
No, I don't think so. But ask her what she knows about the dead 3. And you'll probably find where you need to go. They've been looking into it for some time now.
Well,
Okay.
we'll go.
Situation couldn't be worse.
All right, well, let's head to the tavern then. What do you guys think? Think that's our next course of action?
All right.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
But just be careful running around there. We've heard maybe there's some Hell Riders that have infiltrated the city.
What's a Hell Rider?
Hell Riders, those damn knights from Elturel.
You say mice?
Knights, like knights. Like it's not
Oh.
day, it's knights. Yeah, that.
Well, they'll probably look like mice to my friend Four.
Whatever. Anyway, if you see them, take them down too. We're arresting them on sight, but if you want to kill them, go ahead. I swear it was probably them that orchestrated this whole thing. And you know what's worse? Our Grand Duke, our commander, old the Raven Guard, he was visiting Elturel when it was gone, when it disappeared. So it's got to be them. And now these dead three, man, these cultists running around. All right, that's enough. Get out of here. I'm going to go get you your money. Well, whatever.
Okay.
Roger.
So, which way was this tavern again?
It was south, right?
Lower City, East Docks.
Lower City, East Docks.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
take-
let's do it that way, guys.
Take that tiefling with you.
Huh? What tiefling?
Really, Des?
Really?
This-
The blue tiefling?
Okay, so and then since you're gone, I'm gonna shift into Sovereignty's identical twin sister.
Oh,
Ah,
Okay?
Are we
Tiefling
using
now
this power correctly, or is this like literally how you can do it?
takes one action to do a full shift, and she can change anything. Anything.
mm-hmm.
Not a
I can
robot.
change. I can change anything that's like has like I can't turn into a quadruped like because I have 2 legs as a changeling. I can't turn into like I don't think I can do a centaur or something because they have 4 legs. Correct me if I'm wrong, DM.
I think you're correct. Yeah, it has to be that.
Yeah. So as the rule is that it has to be something that's the same like amount of legs and arms
Like
as
a
what I have.
humanoid type shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has no gameplay mechanics. It's just basically for you know.
What
Yeah.
about what about a race that has like wings and stuff?
Oh, I am not certain. That's I guess you get the wings. I don't know if you can use them. I'm not sure you gain their abilities. They're probably
I don't. I mean, it doesn't change my stats. Like
Correct,
nothing about my
okay.
stats change.
yeah. So she would get the wings, but she would not be able to fly, per my understanding.
So it's just like visual illusion.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, no, she changes. It's actually her or him or they or whatever.
Like when she changes to a giant, she's not like super strong all of a sudden.
No.
No, she can't change to a giant. I think it has to be.
Does her height change?
Yes, it does. She can become a gnome. She can become a Goliath, anything like that. Yep.
But Goliaths are huge sized creatures, correct? So she can go
Oh.
one size up and one size down?
Basically, something along those lines.
All sides. They're a race.
Wait, what?
Goliaths are normal medium race.
Yeah, they're all medium race. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Race.
So that's how changing works. It's very role playing heavy. So good for an actress, maybe.
I have disguise self, which is where I have to stay fairly close in size because it doesn't physically change me. It just casts an illusion.
Yeah, first level spell.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Very
So
good.
let's head to the Elsong Tavern.
So the flaming fists allow you into the city as the basilisk gate opens a little bit, and then you can walk in. As you do, you hear the sounds of some refugees trying to make their way in as the flaming fists very forcefully beat them all down and take their money.
I see.
So you enter the famed Baldur's Gate, which I wish I was faster at this. Oh wait, do you see my screen already?
No.
No.
No, we see just you.
I would just add that as we were walking in through the gate past this happening, I'd just look at the refugees and go, "As such is life. You're born in the shit, you grow up in the shit, you die."
You go to the sheet time.
Wow.
Very nice. I'm going to give everybody an inspiration for your performance outside of Baldur's Gate. That was wonderful. Very.
Sovereignty is workshopping some really good jokes for the next performance. So
You guys had a performance in a performance, like a meta performance. Okay, so you see my screen now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a Baldur's Gate. And you're going to enter the lower cities. You can see it's divided between lower and upper city. Lower city is, of course, a little more decadent, and the upper city is a little more nicer and richer, let's say, opulent. So the lower city sort of is that crescent around the harbor, the Gray Harbor.
Mhm.
It's built on top sort of sloping bluffs. has cobbled stone streets that twist around, kind of very labyrinthian. And lower city is almost always perpetually covered in a continual fog. So the rose rolls in from the Chilantha River. So even though it's daytime right now, it doesn't always quite feel like it. It's like a magical twilight most of the time. So the result is that the stones on the street are sort of damp and slippery. Visibility is pretty low. And you see, even during the day, sort of oil and wick street lamps dot many of the street corners and are already sort of being turned on. So you enter Baldur's Gate. You're going to make your way to the Elfsong Tavern, I suppose. All right. Why doesn't somebody give me a survival check, or whoever wants to do the lead, or is leading people around the city? Survival check, please.
Does anybody have proficiency in survival?
Yeah, I do. I can do a survival check. I rolled a 21, 15 plus 6.
Okay, so Haro, who can even fly around if he needs to and sort of surveil a little bit, and using his Hawkeye vision, easily finds the Elfsong Tavern without having to ask directions. Good for you, Haro. And you arrive at a tavern. It's a little bit unmentionable at first. It has some text, Elfsong Tavern, also in Elvish underneath it. Nobody speak Elvish?
I do. I can read it and speak it.
Okay, it says the same thing as it does in Common. And there are some adornments of monsters around it, not like taxidermy stuff, but sort of like carvings. And a big one above the entrance is a beholder face.
Do I know what that is?
Oh, beholder is a giant eyeball thing with tentacles.
Ooh, pretty. Okay.
Yeah, it's a D&D staple, I guess.
Is this like an Elvish tavern?
There's Elvish writing.
Okay, I'm gonna change into an elf then.
Okay, that works.
While we're at it, I'm turning into a very old elf. He has long graying white hair and pointy ears.
Okay, so what, like 600 years old?
Yep.
Okay, is that right? Am I getting my elf ages right, or is that dead in elf?
No, they can live to be 800 or 900 years old.
Got it. Perfect. Very nice. So the Elfsong Tavern, you can hear a lot of noise and ruckus going on inside. Typical tavern stuff. So who would like to enter?
I will go in.
All right, Fenris, you're the first one in then?
I'll bring Giggles with me.
All right, you enter the tavern. It's not actually empty, but it's what it is.
Imagination.
Use your imagination. So the Sideshow compatriots enter the tavern.
Before I go in, I cast Disguise Self.
Okay, and then what does that do exactly for you?
It gives me the appearance of a creature my same size, but I can change my general build and appearance. So I just disguise myself as my standard human male.
Oh, so you don't appear as a construct at all.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, so you do enter the tavern. Again, it's pretty lively, and even though it's not too late, but it's getting there, maybe like I said, maybe twilight-ish. Not twilight, I'm sorry. Maybe like a sunset sort of situation by the time you get there.
Mm-hmm.
As you enter to your left and your right, there's two very well-armed bodyguards. One is actually a half-ogre who sort of looks at you from above, and the other one is a animated suit of armor who sort of is just an armor, and you see sort of a glow and two eyes where in the place of the helmet. So, and there is a barkeeper, a sort of middle-aged elven gentleman in some nicer clothes than you'd expect for a lower city, tending the bar.
I will go up and order a drink.
All right. Fenris goes up. Giggles, what are you going to do?
I will go up and order drink.
Okay, Fenris and Giggles do the Fenris and Giggle thing. Sovereignty.
I'm gonna stick close to Des.
All right, Mr. Des.
I'm gonna turn to Sovereignty. Come, my child. My throat is parched. Let's go get us a drink.
Just because you're it doesn't mean I have to buy you drinks. That's not how this works.
What, child? You know I'm deaf in my left ear. So I clutch onto Sovereignty's arm, and she has to like drag me along.
Okay, Haro.
How high is the ceiling of the key inn?
The ceiling is probably like 12 feet, a little bigger than usual, because actually it's a 2-story tavern. You can see the stairs off sort of to your right there.
Right, I just hover up like straight as soon as we walk in, like hover up into the air and scope the room for a girl with a dragon tattoo.
Oh, very good. Perception.
I will order
18, 12 plus 6.
Okay, you do not see anybody with that description in this sort of just like a general tap room main area here. All right, and then 4.
I'm going to move over to this room.
Oh, get fancy. All right, so we will continue from that. All right, Fenris, you're going to order something. As you walk up to you and Giggles walk up to the tavern, you see the man who is tending it, again, an elf. He's sort of like sharpening his nails or whatever. What's that? Like filing his nails, I'm sorry. And he sort of rolls his eyes and says, oh, good grief. I thought they were not letting the refugees in.
Excuse me? You think we are refugees? You think we would come to this shit pile?
How can I help you?
I would take a white Russian, please.
Yeah, I'll give you a Ray Russian. All right. He sort of stirs up some drinks and clanks it down on you, rolls his eyes. And you?
I will look him in the eyes with my yellow wolf's eyes and growl at him.
Okay, give me an intimidation check. It's charisma, I think.
I mimic her growl.
10.
10. So he steps back and he says, I'm totally not impressed. And you, Kanku?
Eagles, show him what you can do.
What do you want to drink? Birdseed? Yeah?
Oh my god, did you call him birdseed?
We have Baldur's Gate Pale Ale, we have some Baldur's Gate Red Ale, and we have some blood wine from Aurora of Waterdeep's catalog. It's a special.
What would you like, my friend?
I'll have what she's having.
Okay. Take one of those white Russians, I guess, and he makes something up and he gives you the drink. It's very poorly mixed and doesn't taste very good. All right. Des and Sovereignty, you get up to the counter. And this man looks relieved to see you, Des. He says, oh,
Okay.
thank goodness.
Oh,
Not the usual rabble-rousers.
I know. These are trying times. I reach for his hand. It's so good to meet you.
And he takes your hand and says, the name's Alan. What can I do for you, good sir? He says in Elvish, by the way. Do you understand Elvish? If you do you not?
Wait,
So the thing is, I can cast comprehend languages.
Okay, so
But he would know in that moment.
you would know
So
immediately.
no, it's fine. I don't need to.
I'm gonna interject and tell Alan, is it?
Alan, yes.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak in English. He's hard of hearing.
What'd you say? Listen, I'm a little deaf in my left ear, so just right in here, young man.
Okay. He says, it's good to have you here.
Oh, it's so good to be here. Let me see your hand. So I grab his hand.
His hand is it's very delicate hand. It looks like he really takes care of his appearance, despite being in the lower city.
This is such a beautiful hand. Do you mind if I read your palm, boy?
Oh, yes, of course.
So I'm going to flip his palm over. I'm going to start muttering to myself under my breath. I trace the lines in his hand. And I'm going to very quickly cast... can I cast Minor Illusion?
Yeah, but depends. What do you want to do with it?
So I'm going to cast Minor Illusion in the way of... as he's looking at my hand while I'm tracing his palm, that he'll see a flash of a dragon tattoo on my own hand.
Okay, sure.
Minor illusion.
Okay. He looks at that and is that good? Is that all you want to do? Okay. And he looks at that and is sort of taken aback. He says, wait, are you also with those upstairs?
I grant you long life. Have you found my friends?
He said, are you with the ones upstairs?
Oh, is that where the bathroom is?
Okay. You see, even though he's taken back for it, he quickly warms up to you, and he calls you Yarer, which is sort of like a way to entreat or endear, like a term of endearment for like an ancient elven person. And he says, anyway, all right, the drink's on me. What do you want?
What do you want to drink?
For you and your tiefling caretaker both.
Oh, I'll have a nice glass of warm milk.
Oh, God.
Okay, he looks at you, and you?
Just something stronger.
All right. Okay, 4, what do you got going on?
I'm observing the room, seeing if we see anyone.
Okay. You and her have not seen anybody on this. Oh, that's right. You went over to that side room, right?
Yeah, I'm sitting right by the door, though, kind of observing.
Got it. So these are just not in there. Sorry. People are just they're not private rooms, but they're rooms off to the side. Do you want to carefully observe and see if there's anybody that has any identifying markers? Is that what you're...
Yeah, we're looking for someone particular and using what we were given as descriptors to kind of observe the room.
Well, I don't think you would have, in the sort of the lots of ambient noise in the tavern, you wouldn't have heard what happened up there, but you do not, this person doesn't seem to be on this floor, and you do not see this person on this floor either.
So I'll start heading over towards the stairs then.
Okay. Towards the stairs? Sorry, Haro? I'm sorry?
I fly over to the barkeep and take a seat at one of the empty stools.
Okay. Are you flying over to the seat?
Sir, I was sent here to look for someone with my friends. I don't see them anywhere in the bar. Is this the right place? I'm looking for a girl with a dragon tattoo.
You two? Upstairs.
Oh, thank you, good sir. That was easier than I thought.
I overhear this with giggles, and I say, kind of off to the side to him, we should go upstairs.
He's looking for the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Well, I think I gotta go upstairs. I gotta use the restroom. Oh, young lady, I grab onto Sovereignty very harshly. Take me upstairs. I gotta use the loo.
Wait, you're right. Just be careful, please. People get murdered here all the time.
Oh.
I tell him thank you in Elvish.
Okay. Oh, he's pleased to hear you, Elvish. And he perks up from on. He says, and he tells you back in Elvish. He says, "Are you gonna buy something? Please don't loiter."
I would. Unfortunately, I have no money.
All right. So he's not really happy to hear that, but he lets it slide. And
he's with us.
Okay. All right. He sort of nods and.
I look at. Oh, Alan, these are all my caretakers.
I will pick you up and carry you bridal style carefully, gingerly up the stairs.
Okay. Everyone's heading up then?
What a pretty girl! What a pretty wolf girl! I pet Fenris as I walk by her in Sovereignty's arms.
I'd
All right.
additional like dog huff. You know, when a dog just like breathes very heavily out of their mouth.
Okay, and you all head upstairs. Oh wait, someone has an arrow. And then we transition to walking steps. And you're upstairs. All right, you go to the second floor of this tavern, the Elf Song Tavern. And this looks to be sort of upstairs dining area. There's sort of lit lanterns that hang from the rafters. It's windowless. Rugs cover the wooden floors to help dampen the noise from the drunken patrons downstairs. And there's lots of patrons gathered around sort of two large tables, sort of communal eating and playing games.
What kind of games are they playing?
So there's different things. There's, well, none of you are native to Baldur's Gate, but why don't you give me I guess in this case, probably investigation. If you're interested in what they're playing, investigation.
Yeah.
15.
19.
21.
21. Okay, all three of you interested. They're not games that are completely uncommon or might be called something different in different areas, but you kind of get the gist of it just looking around. It's Dragon Chess is one of them. There are decks of 3 dragon anti-cards going around, and also a very famous game from Baldur's Gate that some people are playing called Baldur's Bones, which is sort of like a what's the 21 thing? It's a blackjack.
Blackjack, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So people are eating and playing games and for the most part, entertaining themselves. And at the same time, when you go up the stairs and you look around a little bit, you suddenly hear the candles and the lights flicker a little bit, and you hear the disembodied voice of a female elf start to fill the tavern. And it's sort of a melancholy song that goes around. And nobody seems to give it any mind, as in this is a normal occurrence seems to be. And of course, it's called the Elf Song Tavern. So it's a song in Elvish.
Oh,
They're saying? What you sing about?
You know Elvish, Fenris?
No, I was asking Haro.
Oh, sorry.
I know Elvish.
Any idea what they're saying, Haro?
I'm listening. I'm trying to translate it, but it just sounds like random music at the moment.
It's not. It seems random at first, but then you come to get the lyrics together, and it's sort of this spirit that you hear, but you can't see, sort of lamenting an unnamed lover lost at sea. And that's it. Again, nobody's paying it much mind.
Someone died in the ocean with something.
Haro's a poet.
I'm crying about people die. That is what it is. This is such is life.
Okay.
You can tell I am most of the Russian woman who has survived Pripyat.
So the Russian equivalent in Faerûn would probably be like Barovia, I suppose. So, but that's good. All right, what do you want to do here? You do not see anybody matching the description in this main sort of dining area.
I see.
What are our options?
So you have a few doors. There's a door here, door here, door here, door here, door here, door here.
I say Giggles and I, if you so desired, will go and explore the room in the bottom right corner, the last one you just clicked on.
Oink here.
If you would.
All right. Let's just go in a circle here as I have it before. 4.
I put an arrow.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. Okay. All right. Who we got next? Sovereignty and Des.
Where to?
Do you mind taking me to the closest table? My legs are hurting.
Yes, we probably should check the rooms. Unless you want to go to the table, we can go to the table.
Well, are there people sitting at the table?
They're pretty packed. Well, you know what? Not quite. The one in the back, this front one is packed, but if you go circle around, you can see the one in the back. It does have some room.
We can check a room. We can also.
Well, I'll set you down at the table.
Yeah, can you send me down? Send me down at that back table.
Okay, so
I can
she
check out the room in the back.
tenderly, okay, back here.
No, wait, that's me.
Sorry. Okay, sits down, and not many people often see a 600-year-old elf, so people are sort of eyeing you with delight, I guess, or unusual expression. So, all right, and Haro's gonna go over here.
Sounds good.
Gotcha. All right, let's start with you, Four. So you get to a room which is locked and seems to be a bedroom, like somebody's quarters.
A what room?
Like somebody's quarters, like a bedroom, probably situation.
In that case, I'll check the door directly to my left.
Okay, this one has. The one you're at has a plaque in Elvish, which you can assume maybe it's the tavern keeper's room or something like that.
Okay.
The one next to it seems to be just a guest bedroom. These two that you see are sort of like guest bedrooms, but yeah, that's it.
Are them occupied at the moment?
They're not occupied, but they have like rooms, like a room number kind of situation, so you can easily infer that.
But occupied.
I don't know. Do you want to check?
I'll knock at the first one.
Okay, you knock at the first one, no response.
I knock at the second one.
You knock at the second one, and someone opens the door just a crack and says, "Hey, I'm sleeping here," and closes it.
I do the robotic equivalent of a sigh.
What's that?
Sit down at the bench right there.
Okay. All right. Then let's see. Jess, you're just having your milk, I assume?
No. So I'm sitting there at the end of the table, and I'm going to pull out my is the recorder equivalent would be a sham, right?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a sham. Anyways, so I'll pull out my recorder and I'll turn to whoever's next to me and say, "Now these fingers might not be able to do what they used to do, but can I play you a song?"
Yeah, go get him, old man.
So I'm gonna start playing, and I think I'm gonna, in that song, play with the idea and intention behind this melodic wind instrument melody. The tale of a young woman who befriends a dragon, and their bond is forged so deeply that she ends up with his image on her hand.
All right. Give me a performance check.
Yep.
And then play your recorder.
Was 20.
20? All right. The patrons are delighted. You play, I assume, it's great. It's wonderful. They are delighted.
Amazing.
But they don't seem to pay much mind to the lyrics. And it's pretty rowdy anyway, and they weren't even paying attention to the disembodied Elvish voice. So nothing really.
I tried my best.
Manifest, yeah. All right, then we have Sovereignty. What are you going to do in this bedroom? In this room you're approaching?
Is the door open?
It is open, yes.
Cool, I'm going to stroll in.
Okay, you stroll in. Inside, it seems to be a private dining room area. The only difference is that at the end of this room, there's the head of a displacer beast hangs on display, like above a fireplace mantle, and it's otherwise it just has a couple people in here.
I'm gonna just like awkwardly stroll around the table and check all their hands.
Okay, they're just playing some card games, not expecting any company in here necessarily. Maybe
well, then I'm checking all their hands and all their hands. Am I right?
Okay, no one seems to be cheating that you can tell, and they, as you walk around, they sort of follow you. And do you linger there much time, or do you don't see anything? that you're looking for? Description of the person.
If I don't see anything, I'm probably not gonna.
Okay, so they grumble as you walk away. But that's it.
I grumble as I walk away
Yes.
because I was there or because I left.
Oh.
I mean, it's tough to say.
Do you guys need something?
One guy looks as puts his cards down and says, "We reserved this room."
Oh, sorry. I don't know the rules here.
They shake their heads and just continue playing.
Cool, I leave.
Okay. All right, Haro.
Yeah, I checked to see if the door's unlocked.
Okay, it is not, and this also has a room marker, but it's fancy, like a fancy room marker, like a level 2 room of more expensiveness.
Ooh, a level 2 room. All right.
Like a fancy guest suite, you would say.
I yell out in the room against the crowd with the door unlocked. Anyone seen Tarina?
Tarina, okay. They look over.
What did he say? What? Tarina?
All right, people look around and they all sort of shrug their heads and shake their heads and shrug, and no, really, no one seems to bat an eye at that. Could be a name like any other. As far as the reaction you're seeing, or people are not being truthful, or hard to say. All right, Giggles and Fenris, you're at the door.
Fenris is in the bathroom, but
Okay, so Fenris is taking a drink and gets a little distracted and sits on the bench.
I will take my beak and peck on the door to see if it's open.
All right. So you, the door opens, like with not all the way, just a little bit partly, and somebody sort of puts their hand up there, and you spy a dragon tattoo. And it's a woman whose description matches Captain Zodge's. Dark hair, cloak, kind of roguish looking, picaresque looking woman. She says,
Flames for hair.
"Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who?" She grabs you and pulls you in and slams the door shut.
Are you the girl with the dragon tattoo?
Okay, she looks and says, she covers her hand. She says, "How do you know about that?
I know a lot of things.
Who sent you? The guild or the Flaming Fists?"
Well, that's a secret.
Well, what do you mean a secret? My compatriots go, "What?"
I mean, Fenris, the girl with the dragon tattoo. Fenris.
Okay. She shuts her beak together a little bit, and then Fenris, you got a little distracted taking your drink, and you hear Giggles crying out.
Eagles! Go, Brad! I will follow the sound with my ears.
Oh, that's right. You do have sort of that shifter wear abilities, and you do, unlike anybody else probably in the tavern, you do hear coming from this room in front of you the sounds of Giggles.
Sounds of giggles.
The sounds of giggles or the sound of laughter or
Both. Giggles sound. It's Giggles sounding. Sound.
Giggles making giggles.
Giggles
sound
giggling.
of Giggles' voice.
3 Giggles giggling.
I sniff the door, I smell him inside, and I try to open the door.
Okay. The door does not open. So back inside Giggle, she says, "Okay, what are you here for? Are you here for the game? The high stakes game?"
I'm here for the game, the high stakes game.
All right, then let's play. It's 10 gold. 10 gold to pop. 10 gold to pop here.
Wait, what?
Baldur's Bones. We're playing Baldur's Bone. This is the VIP room.
Baldur's Bones. We're playing Baldur's Bones.
We're playing Baldur's Bone. If you're here, if that's how you heard about us, take a seat and we'll play it. Unless you have more compatriots who would like to join and try to win some money.
We like winning money. Money's great.
Really? Okay, bring them on in. Bring them on in.
I waddle out the door.
As
Okay.
you open the door, I fall into the room because I'm trying to get in through the door.
Okay, she falls in, and you see this is like a private dining area, which they seem to have a small game. Only 3 people there right now. Baldur's Bones going, but it doesn't seem like your typical game of Baldur's Bones.
Giggles, I heard you calling. Is everything all right?
Yes, everything's all right. Get everyone. We're gonna make some money.
Okay. I go and gather the others. And
Okay, Fenris explains that there's a high stakes game of Baldur's Bone going on, and that you're welcome to join if you'd like. Looks like 4 is in. Anybody else?
Mm-hmm.
Old Man Death?
I'll escort Des. I have no money.
Okay, Death, you going or not?
Yep, there's my arrow.
Oh, I see. Cool. And Haro will assume
Oh, how do I get rid of that? Oops.
joins in. Why not? All right, so you all find a seat. It's just this, who you assume is Tarina, a couple of her associates who have Black Dragon tattoos also on their hands, and they have a pretty sizable amount of gold that maybe they've won from other people. Who knows? And you have a seat?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, please sit down.
All right, let's all have a seat. Boink, 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 boink.
As I walk through the door, I take off my disguise spell.
And you become a construct again, which honestly here in Lower City Baldur's Gate, I mean, there's a disembodied elvish voice just singing, so it's not too crazy, but wow, transformation. He's the real changeling.
Yeah.
And you all sit down at the table. So Tarina looks at all you and says, well, who you assume is Tarina. Wait, did you identify Giggles hers, Tarina? Did you ask if that was her?
I identified her, but I didn't. No, I didn't ask her. No.
You didn't ask? Okay, all right. But you have the idea that it may be. She says, all right, you all know how to play Baldur's Bones, right?
of course, what do you think we are? Savages?
Okay. So I think luckily a few of you rolled high enough where you would know the games, which was I think 4,
Me.
Death, and who else?
Me.
And Giggles. Okay. So you can quickly explain the game, which is works as follows if you want to play. Everybody decides on an amount to bet. So you put in the gold. If you don't have gold, you cannot play. And you're going to roll. Haro? Oh, you don't have any gold. So you're going to roll 3d6. But in this case, I'm going to roll it for you on the screen, so there's no cheating involved. So 3d6.
Oh.
3d6 is the first roll. And then you can decide to roll another d6, and the point is you can roll as many extra d6s as you want. The point is to get as close to 21 as possible. If you go over, you bust, kind of like blackjack. And whoever has the closest to 21 wins the whole pot.
Okay.
I have a question. Didn't we get money thrown at us from everyone outside?
Oh,
when-
yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So how much money did we get?
Very good. So performance, and you roll.
Also, does Des get a larger cut since I'm the ringleader?
Shit, equal parts.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I don't know, Des. I think you'd be the one to hand out the money as the leader. So what do you
Because
want?
I'm neutral, so like
So what do you think?
I'm gonna keep myself an extra slice of the dough.
Okay, so 4 gold for average performance. All right, so then it would be you're gonna get 15 Des, and everybody else will get 10 gold. And it wasn't just gold being thrown as a coin, so 15 and 10 all around.
So 15. Are you saying 15 gold
15
then?
for you, and then 10 everybody else for your
Yeah.
performance outside in the outer city.
Well, kids, don't spend it all in one place.
We are literally about to do just that.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
And she says, the main woman who opened the door for Giggles, says, listen, if you win a game, we can talk more.
And we will win.
Fair? All right, here we go. So the first pot is going to be whatever, I don't know, gambling stuff, but 5 gold for an entry.
Mm-hmm.
So who are we playing against? Because it's just us around the table. How many people are there?
There's 3 total aside from you. And then who does not have money? Oh, everyone has money now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever would like to enter, you will be playing against yourselves.
I'll play.
I'll play.
I will play.
Okay, everybody, Giggles, you too?
Yep.
All right, here we go then. I'm going to go on the table here. Let me just double check here. All right, so basically how it goes, we're gonna play proceeds clockwise from the host. So the host is gonna go first, and then we're gonna go, in this case, Haro, and so on and so forth, like this. On your turn, I'm gonna roll a 3d6, and you can choose to stand, at which point you stand, your number stands, or to roll. You can roll as much as you want. But again, over 21, you bust. All right. So, are you ready, Haro?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. So the first roll is not that. Why? I thought I had that set up for that. That's not it. Why is it looking at that? All right. So.
It says roll. Oh, roll 3d6. Oh.
All right, Haro, you had a 10. Would you like to stand or roll?
I will roll. Hit me.
All right. 11.
Hit me.
I'm next to him. I hit him.
Wouldn't it be bone me?
Apparently not. All right,
I'm
you're
only
at 15.
I'm only seeing 1 dice.
I'm at 15. I'm at 15 currently. Hit me again.
Hit you again, all right?
You put 3 cards down, then you draw
18.
one at a time.
Oh.
I'll stand.
All right. Yeah, you can keep rolling additional die unless you... Oh, wait a minute. I think I had the rules wrong. No, it's correct. It's correct. No, it's fine. Okay, so what are you at, Haro?
I'm at 18. I'm
18,
standing.
and you're standing? Okay, we're going to go next to Sovereignty. Here we go. 16. Would you like to stand or roll?
Oh, wow.
Another.
Okay. 20.
Oh, wow.
Gonna stand.
Okay, standing at 20. Fenris. You roll a 16. Stand or roll?
What, Jess?
Fenris, do you want to? She said hit her.
Okay, 16.
Oh, I couldn't hear.
19. Remember, there's only one winner in this game unless you tie at the highest.
Which is sovereignty right now, right?
Sovereignty's at
Which is
20.
You need to roll again, Fenris.
You going for it? All right. From a 19 to a 21.
Oh, wow.
Okay, wow. So that's it. I mean, you're standing there, I assume. Giggles. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
13.
Hit me.
19.
Hit me.
Are you sure my
No!
24, you bust.
Nice.
All right. 4. Here we go. 7.
Hit.
What if you had rolled a 4? That would have been right.
10.
Hit.
13.
Hit.
16.
Hit.
17.
Hit.
21.
4.
Oh.
Oh my god. His 4 was his lucky number.
I reach around Giggles and high five him.
All right. Get the high five. The Robo high five. Robo and Cat high five. Or Wolf high five, I guess. All right, here we go. It's going to be Desiree. Ready?
Yep.
You got a 12.
Bone me.
Here you go. You're getting bones. 13.
Bone me again.
18.
Yeah, one more time. Can I wait? Can I cast Minor Illusion?
21.
Didn't have to. No need.
Okay, 20. This is unbelievable. Okay, and the other two bust, and who looks like the main lady there also rolls a 21. So you're gonna split the pot 4 ways, right? You got 3 21s on your end?
Correct.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30, 45, 4 ways. So you each get 11 gold.
So
And you lose 5 gold if you bet 5. Well, you gain 6 gold, I guess it would be.
correct.
Okay.
All right, very good. She says, how's about one more?
I don't like losing. And I go sit in the chair in the corner.
Okay, anybody want to do one more?
Yeah, I'm good. My money means nothing to me.
Yeah. I'll play again. No. Oh, it's so nice of you to let us join at your table. What's your name? My name's Alan.
You talking to the main lady?
Yeah.
Got it. She says, well, my name's Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Mm-hmm.
And what a pretty name your mama gave you, Rhonda, or did she actually give you that name?
All right, so 20 each? 20 each for this one?
I don't have 20. I can do 5 again.
What about 10?
20. It's going to be 20.
All right, how about we do a deal, Rhonda? If I put in 20 and I win, you tell me your real name.
I like that. All right, let's do it. So who's in for 20?
Me.
I don't have 20.
You don't have 20? All right. Des, this is just you and this person who names himself Rhonda. You ready?
Yep.
You. So 20, you put on 20 coins. They play and clash on the table. And here we go. So she's the host, so you're going to go. The atmosphere gets really tense. 11.
Hit me again.
15.
Hit me again.
18.
Hit me again.
50.
And wait, what did I have? 18?
What are you going to do?
And I cast Minor Illusion.
Guess Minor Illusion? Okay, what are you going to do while that's casting?
I'm gonna knock over my glass of milk.
Oh, very good. And do something with the die?
Yeah, just on top of the dice, instead of a 6, I'll put 3.
A 3. Okay, so I think it goes against insight versus, oh boy, what's this versus check? I think it might just be an insight roll, but it has to be against something. I just don't know what it is. I'm just going to assign a DC check, I guess.
Minor Illusion should have a DC check against it.
Well, I'll use a spellcasting DC then. That makes sense. I know what that is.
So it's a DC
wait, no, hold on. If a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence check.
Okay.
Or investigation check.
Got it. Okay.
Against your spell save DC.
Either way. All right, so you spill the milk and it comes down splashing. Gets to the table, and then this person.
I'm so sorry. And
turned.
You what?
Her attention turns to the glass for a moment as you fiddle with the die, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she's not expecting you to be this quick as a 600-year-old elf, perhaps.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What a waste of whole milk.
You roll a 21. And then she rolls, it so happens, also a 21 total. At which point, she looks at you. So she rolls this dice after dice and eventually hits a 21. So she looks at you and winks.
Oh, you make an old man's heart go Peter-patter.
And she claps her hand and says, well played, well played. The rest of you leave, please. So the two other men who also have tattoos in their hands, but they get up and leave. And she says, "That was a wonderful minor illusion. I've done the same thing many times. In fact, I did it the first game."
I have a feeling you was a cheat.
Well, that's what you do in Baldur's Gate. Well, a bunch of cheats. So, you won, Faerûn. You won as well as you could have. So, you know who I am. My name is Tarina, and probably the person you're looking for.
I'm gonna change into my original form.
Okay.
At this point, she knows.
All right. You do that.
We've been looking for you, haven't we, group?
Indeed, we have.
Indeed, we have.
Giggles knew it was her the whole time.
I knew it was her the whole time.
That's my boy.
Well, I'll have you know, I already knew you were coming. Zaj informed me.
So we're looking for some info. What do you know, Tarina, about the Dead Three?
Oh, the Dead Three, vile scum. They're killing people all over the city. I think they're targeting the wealthy. I do know one thing. We've been investigating them for a little while, the guild has. And what I found out is they have a underground, I guess I want to say dungeon, I'm not sure, under the bathhouse.
The bathhouse? Where's the bathhouse?
It's in the lower city. You can find it just north of here. I'll give you the directions. So they say, I've heard, that underneath the bathhouse, if you get down there, if you can find a way in, because right now, the Vanthapers own the bathhouse. And I'm not sure they're letting anybody in.
Who owns the bathhouse?
The Vanthapers. The Vanthampers. They're one of the rich patriarchs in Baldur's Gate. Ever since the Duke Ravengard left, they've been trying to usurp power. I know it.
I'm sure we can find a way in.
All right, well, good luck.
What race was this Ravengard?
It's well, he was a human, of course. It's very famous.
So would I know what he looks like?
Yeah, I'd say without. I mean, basically, think of it as the well, not mayor, but like the president of the city. So he's pretty well known.
Okay. Great.
Right. If you would do me one favor, though, please, before you go, I can throw in a little bit of extra information, maybe some gold too.
Or the gold you already took from us?
I can give that back.
Yes, please.
Hey, you
All right.
Now that we're friends.
Fair enough. So here's the situation that I've encountered is that maybe you have seen already, but I'm a bit of a cheat at Baldur's Bones. And some of my old compatriots are coming back here and watch my head.
I can see why.
Right. So, you know, you do me a little favor and I'll do what I can for you.
Oh, we don't mind protecting you. That's what we do.
Okay, but it's more, it's less protecting and it's more
killing.
If they come at us on their way to you, then we will give them their deserved justice.
I appreciate it. You have an extra glory from the guild too, because of it.
Sounds good.
So I think they're on their way. Maybe here a little bit later in the evening, if you wouldn't mind waiting around. It's a kind of slimy old pirate called Deadeye.
Oh, I love pirates.
Oh, good. Give them what for.
What do we think? I vote we hang out.
I don't mind hanging out. I got nothing else to do.
Let's hang out.
Okay.
Sovereignty, what do you want to do?
What?
What do you want to do, Sovereignty?
Oh, well, it can't hurt to be friends with people who know things. So, say we stick around.
Sounds good.
All right, so it's approaching later in the evening, probably like maybe 10, 11 p.m. Do you want to just hang out in the tavern, drink, or what would you like to do while you wait for these smelly old pirates to come along, apparently?
I have an idea to run by the group.
Mm-hmm.
We put out some bait. If I change into our friend Tarina, bait him in, and you guys can do what we're good at.
Sounds good to me. Let's take this outside, though.
Great.
You lure him down an alley, and I will bite off his head.
Okay, then I put my mask back on. Head downstairs? Yeah?
I think we might tell Tarina our plan first and tell her to hide away in the side room, and we'll just wait outside the front of the bar.
Yeah, you can do that.
Should we have eyes on Tarina?
I'm sorry?
I said, should we have eyes on Tarina, or are we going to be able to see who comes in and out of the...
As far as you know, unless they try to jump out, remember the upstairs is windowless. Unless they try to jump out a window or something, there's only one main entrance that you know of. It's not like for the back, through the, for the cook or other employees.
Do you want to, Haro, do you want to keep watch?
Yeah, I can. Absolutely. I cast, can I cast Goodberry?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll cast Goodberry and give one of my berries to each of the group. So I have 5 on me, and each of you guys have 1.
Okay.
And then I would also like to, shift. I can't do a full shift, but I do like a half shift.
I'm sorry, you gotta elaborate. You said shift?
Yes.
Shift.
Okay.
All right. I'll let you shift. You'll know when they're, Fenris, you'll know when they're coming. So you can probably shift as you see them if you want, if you definitely want to take these fellows out or whoever it is that comes this way.
If I shift...
Anybody else want to do anything? Let me know ahead of time to prepare for obviously probably a fight upcoming.
Question. If I shift now, it will save me needing to use a bonus action later?
Correct, yes, but it only lasts a minute, so you wouldn't want to shift. I'm going to let you shift when you know the enemy is coming.
Yeah, I would shift right after initiative, because that's literally just 10 rounds. Like a minute goes by pretty quick.
You can do it right before. In this case, there's not anything like, you know what's coming, so she can do it before. So anybody else? Preparations?
Haro, what does the berry do?
It gives you, right now, it just gives you 1 hit point. So you just eat it, and it gives you a hit point, and you're full for 24 hours.
I cannot eat.
As in, what do you mean full? Like...
You don't have to eat. You eat that, and you never have to.
Oh, like actually, like your stomach's okay.
Yeah,
full.
it's amazing. Yeah, it's like...
But when you do eat it, you gain 1 hit point for now.
Well, then, I'll eat it right now.
You don't...
No, don't eat it now. It's for emergency healing. Just save it.
Yeah. If you're down on the ground, you just...
Oh,
2,000 calorie protein bar or whatever. And
okay.
The bird is making fun of me. He knows I cannot eat.
You know what? Actually, from what I read, is that the constructs can eat, but it doesn't say shit. What they don't need to eat, but they can do it if they want to. Right? I think I read that in the Eberron lore.
Yes, they eat good berries just like anyone else, and they get the same effect just like any other playable character.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can eat it. Maybe you're not used to it, but you can eat it. Haro will convince you.
That's what he said. Slice and dice.
Slice and dice. What you guys are good at. All right. As you wait and sort of making some combat preparations, and so forth, the time starts to move on, and suddenly again, that elf song you heard earlier begins anew, but this time the candles in the room grow very low, and a sort of unusual atmosphere permeates the whole tavern, at which point it becomes silent. People are not used to this kind of elf song. And sort of a blue-white ghost apparition of an elven spirit appears out of a wall and sings a song of a completely different tune. As you listen, some images flash through your mind. And here's what you hear. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Garb theme?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Sing a song of Elturel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturel when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty Hell Riders, take up your swift, keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Elturel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companions' light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturel until our final breath.
So we didn't know what it said, though, right?
I know, she sang it in common.
Oh.
And the spirit resides a little bit for a moment as it sings and sort of swings about and then recedes back into the walls, apparently, of the tavern. People are sort of like shook a little bit. They look around and whisper and say, well, what was that?
Would we be able to recognize who the apparition was?
No. Mm-mm.
Man, that song was a bummer.
I think there was quite a truth to it, though. I think we maybe that was a warning of what we might be facing, what we might be walking right into.
We've all worked in bad situations, and we've experienced worse, haven't we?
Worse than a cloven-footed army from hell?
Well,
you win some, you lose some, right?
I look down at my cloven feet and I sort of tuck them under my robe.
Oh, that's right. Tieflings have cloven feet?
They can.
Oh, okay, interesting. All right, so you do that. Nobody seems to notice. You're quick on the draw there. And you do hear some people talking about these Hell Riders.
That lemonade. That lemonade. Sorry. I got distracted.
I got the recommendation from a little snake boy.
Okay. You see the barkeep is sort of taken aback at this song.
This I will is this not usual for your spirit?
He looks at you and he says, no. I'm sorry you had to hear that.
At this point, because we're downstairs now?
Yeah, I suppose if you're prepping for these, yeah.
Okay, so then am I Tarina right now then?
If you want to be.
No, I'm gonna wait till I go outside. So I'm still gonna I'll be the old elf dude.
Okay.
I'll go up to Alan and ask, what's been going on around here? 'Cause I feel a chill to my bones. Ooh, it's cold.
Well, didn't you hear about the refugees from Elturel?
Well, I saw some on the way in, but I don't know. My eyes, I see sparkles in there.
This is a very, very scary situation. I don't know. Maybe Baldur's Gate is next. The Hell Riders, they're something else.
But what are they?
How do you not know about the Hell Riders? Are you not from this area?
Oh, we're from a lot of areas,
Well, the Hell Riders, I don't know, maybe 150 years ago or so, they rode down, the story goes, they rode down to hell, battled the armies, battled the devils down there, and apparently many didn't make it back. But the ones that did were celebrated for pushing back the forces there. Anyway, I don't know how this relates to Elturel now, but you've heard the rumors, right? Elturel is gone.
Oh, the holy city, right?
Yeah, but it's gone. Apparently it's just a crater now. So the refugees are saying.
We could all die!
We could all die. That's what I'm saying. Jeez, okay, I might have to close down early tonight.
Well, that's true anytime. I mean, we could all die anytime. You don't have to close early.
I guess.
Death is natural for fleshy ones.
That's not helping. All right. At the same time, the tavern doors bust open. And you see about a dozen motley humans saunter into the tavern like they own the place. The leader is a brawny man, not even wearing clothes, are just tattered. He's got a cloudy right eye, cruel sneer. And the pirate swagger as he's walking. And the other unsavory, sort of rowdy bunch tag along and start to just harass other people in there. So he looks up and wait, Des, you're still the old man, aren't you?
Yeah, if I see them, I figured.
There's not really much time. He's just coming right in.
Oh, great. Okay, no, I'm the old man then.
And he
Plan
says,
did not work.
he says, he comes up right to the counter and says, "Yar, we're looking for an old friend of ours, Tarina. Where is he? Where is she?"
You're looking for Tarina too? We're looking for Tarina. We just saw her leave 10 minutes ago.
That's
She
what
got away from us.
She slipped right out from under our snouts.
Well, is that so? Well then, if she's not here, well, let's have the place to ourselves. All right, men, take all their money and let's drink all this booze.
Now. Why don't you go harass someone who actually wants to deal with you? Because
Now, look who's talking, and he shoves you off. This is our place now.
I hit him.
You hit him? All right, roll initiative. You're in it.
Okay.
All right, initiative.
I will shift.
What?
Huh?
You shift it this time?
Yeah, that's fine. You can shift right away. As soon as in sort of reaction to him pushing you if you want.
Yep, I will do that. Fangs grow longer. Face gets a little furrier.
13.
All right. And she's even more fair. Alan backs off, but he's like, oh, God, not again. And his bodyguards don't seem to do anything. Like you mentioned earlier, murder seems to be pretty commonplace here. So
Sorry, Alan.
he rolls his eyes. And,
We'll
backs
hit you
up.
outside.
And his two guards by the door, the half-ogre and the suit of armor, are just looking to make sure none of the patrons get injured. The pirates all bust out their swords and they rush at your troop.
David,
Yes.
we don't have the annotate option now.
Why not?
Dunno?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I think I paused it. There we go. You should be good to go.
Haha.
Okay. And as all the swords go out, the patrons that are sort of nearby dash off to the side and actually start to form a circle. They seem very entertained by this happening, especially after what they just heard, which was a little bit depressing. So looking for an excuse for a circus. Okay, give me some initiatives.
13.
11.
19.
Oh, let me actually make a little tab here. All right, Fenris 13, Giggles 11.
flip those.
Vice versa.
Vice versa.
Flip those.
Giggles 13.
Des 19.
All right, Des 19.
Haro 15.
4 is 18.
4 is 18. Okay, makes sense.
But 4 is 4.
4 is an adult now.
Right. All right, so this is how it's going to happen. So, Des, you were tied with this Deadeye, the captain up front here. And, well, he pushed you, so you're by there. Okay. And these men were a little further back, sorry. At this
I was
point.
13, just so you know.
13, thank you, Sovereignty. Got it. 13, you said?
Yep.
Got it, good. All right. Oh, God, here we go again. If you're tied for initiative, is it the reroll or is it the highest dex?
I think it's Dex.
It's
Oh,
dex. So definitely Des. You're up first. So Des, and then it's going to be Des, the pirate, the stinky pirate leader. And then everybody else, followed by the gang of pirate lackeys. So, all right, Des, take it away.
Great.
You're in front of the counter with the rest of the crew here.
That's what I thought. Okay, so let's do.
Oh, and Sovereignty, give me, if you hit him, give me a what is it for the unarmed? Is it 1d3 when you don't have? For unarmed strike, just like a regular punch. Be a 1d3 or 1d2. Just go with 1d3, I guess. Oh, 1 plus your strength modifier. What's your strength modifier? Sovereignty?
Oh, you're talking to Des. Sorry. Strength is +3.
Oh, okay. No, because you said you punched him. I'm going to let you do that. So give me an attack roll.
Great. Yeah, I'm going to use that inspiration.
Okay.
17.
Okay. You hit him with the first punch and just like punch his face for being a bit of a D-bag and pushing Fenris. So he wasn't able to push you very far, if at all, honestly. So because of your size and stature and strength. And roll damage. Well, you don't need to roll damage. 1 plus strength. So what's your strength modifier?
3.
3, so 4 damage. Okay. All right, Des, take it away.
Great. So do I have time then? So for Unsettling Visage, it's if they make an attack roll against me, but that hasn't happened yet because he hasn't attacked me.
Correct, but you're in range of him, so you have to attack him or try to back off and take attack opportunity.
Yeah, no, I'm going to attack him. So this this dude in the front, the leader.
Correct, yeah.
That's who I'm going for. So I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
So, but what as the old man. So I'm going to say, hey, you up here in front, you want to hear a joke? So why don't pirates shower before they walk the plank?
Yeah, why is that?
Because they'll just wash up on shore later. And I cast Hideous Laughter.
All right, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. All
right, his breath smells so bad and his body air smells so bad that it's taking you aback. He's like, as he laughs at your joke.
Oh my God. 3.
All right, you are poisoned until the next round.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so I need to do a disadvantage.
Yep, and then so for my bonus action, I'm gonna give my Bardic Inspiration die to Sovereignty.
Okay.
So that gives you Sovereignty. You get an extra Inspiration die of 1d6.
Yeah, I think you add that to attack and.
Yes, you can add that either to an ability check, an attack roll, or saving throw. And you can use that after you roll your d20 as well. And then you can only have it like 1 dice. I can only give you 1. That's how that works.
Very good, Des. All right,
yeah.
go ahead and do the Hideous Laughter, right?
Yep, so I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter.
All right. I'm going to give you advantage because of what you did because you're role playing. So it's just going to be not advantage. It's going to counteract itself. So give me just one regular d20 for your. Oh wait, is it attack?
No, he has to. It's wisdom saving for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. All
and
right.
if does he succeed?
Let's find out because your saving throw is. I need to write it all down, but it's 14, right?
Oh God.
You have an 18 in that stat in charisma?
Yes. Yeah.
Then it's
For
14.
yeah.
14.
It's an 18 for charisma.
No, he is affected by, again, he just bellows and laughs. Unfortunately, it affects you a little bit as he laughs at you. But now at this point.
So he falls prone.
Very good. So, all right, he laughs so hard that he falls prone. He's sort of laughing on the floor there on the side. So you can actually move away now if you want, since you're not.
Yeah, I'm going to back. Here, let me use the arrow. I'm going to back up, kind of back here behind the counter.
Okay. So you jump over the counter and you're behind it. Alan sort of moves to the side.
So, yeah, see? Skippy, that's what good jokes are made of.
People laugh somewhat. Next, we have, he's going to go. So he's going to use his move action to get up prone, but he has to try to get out of it first, right? Oh, wait, he can't.
Because he falls prone.
At the end of each turn, each time it takes damage, it can make another wisdom. Oh, yeah, he can't do anything.
Yeah. I was that funny.
Yeah, he can't do anything for one. You made him laugh for 1 minute straight. Nice, well done. Okay. He can't do anything, so he's prone until somebody hits him.
I'm a comedian. John Mulaney who?
There you go. John Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
That's it. So next we have 4, followed by Harrow. Four.
I move on top of the counter.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting you guys can do that. My bad. All right. So the construct jumps on top of the counter, and it seems to be of hardy wood, so it doesn't seem to do much structural damage.
I pull my pistol out and aim at the laughing man's head.
Okay. All right. Roll the head. You have advantage because he's prone. And by the way, you do also notice that as he's ready for combat, this pirate leader's Deadeye got out a sort of saber in one hand and a pistol in another.
15.
15, you hit him. So you get your pistol and shoot him?
Correct. 12.
All right. The sound resounds throughout the tavern and 12 damage. Yeah, okay. All right. You shoot a hole right through his breast. And let's see if he stops laughing or if he's going to keep laughing. Some N2O through this. Oh my God. All right. So he's doing a combination of laughing and some kind of dreadful, hideous pain.
I use my bonus action to reload.
Okay, you do that. So smoke comes out of the barrel and you reload the ammo in there. All right, Harrow.
Yeah, I'm going to move.
I'm thinking.
Right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave, and it's going to affect the 5 people in front of me, including the boss. It's a 15-foot cube in front of me.
Oh, okay. It's not around you? I thought it was around you for some reason.
No, it's in front of me. I can project it in front of me.
Perfect. All right. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so Harrow flies up, and as he's waving his wings in the air, a thunder wave, right? So thunder sound, yes.
No, you're correct. I'm incorrect. You're correct. It's a 15-foot in front of me.
Yeah, so you hit everybody around you, right?
So if I do that and there's people around me, do they all get to attack of opportunity on me?
15 foot cube because you're casting a spell. You're saying if you went here?
Correct.
No, spell casting in melee range doesn't do an attack of opportunity unless you have the Mage Slayer feat, which is pretty uncommon.
Okay, so yeah, I will actually fly there in that spot that you just
Here?
pointed. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, you're still, there's going to be in your cube, though, 15-foot cube, right?
Why? Why?
Cube originating from you, yeah. So it's going to be pretty big. 5, 10, 15, hit everybody. Whoops. Everybody in this cube area here,
Is
including
it
us
that
two.
big? Is it really that big?
15-foot cube originating from you. Yep,
Move me here.
that'll work. 5, 10, 15, that hits everybody, yeah.
All right, then I will cast Thunderwave.
All right. Go ahead, and then a Constitution saving throw, right?
No, it's a Dexterity saving throw to take half damage.
All right, we'll go with that. That's fine. It's a Constitution for every single one, right?
Yeah, to everybody.
My goodness. All right.
Yeah,
And-
you're on save and a half damage. They still take damage if they get hit.
Yeah.
They just move.
And your spell DC is 14, correct? So
Correct. Yep.
I'm gonna start out. All right. You can hit all of them. All right, here we go. Gotta keep track here.
The leader's prone. Does he get to still do a Constitution save in a prone state?
No, I guess he'd be hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. So roll your damage as Harl flies above all the enemy, lands behind them, and does a bardic druidic incantation,
All right.
cutting out a wave, a loud thunderous wave. around.
10 damage. It's 2d8. I rolled a 7 and a 3.
Okay, and then if they say they take half, right?
If they say they take half and they don't move 10 feet.
Okay, so as he does that, all the pirates get shoved off to the side around and run into walls, into chairs, or into anything around them, and they all fall unconscious.
Goes the dynamite.
That's it. Yeah, they're all unconscious. You did fine. That's it. So, yeah,
Coup de grace.
Haro's turn is over.
Get wrecked.
Sovereignty.
All right. I'm sorry.
I mean, they're level 1 bands. That's it.
The leader, is he unconscious as well?
He's not unconscious, no.
He is screeching.
I'd like him to be, so I'm gonna hit him. Can I like knock him out with my sword? Would that add to my, without killing him? Would that add?
You could do that. In fact, you could probably do that. Just tell me on command at this point.
Sure.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you take your sword out. I assume like the blunt or the hilt or something like that.
Yeah.
The blunt there, the hilt then. All right. Knock him on the head, and Captain goes from laughing to unconscious as blood sort of gushes out of his wound. All right. That's it. The combat's over, and you're all level 2 now.
Wow.
Congratulations. I'm sorry, Giggles and Fender didn't get to do anything, but
Level 2.
It's a bite.
I'm very sorry. I didn't realize that would do that. Well, I mean, it's a good.
That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
It's pretty good.
I feel like that one magic user guy, John Wellington Wells, when he casts big spells on stuff.
Oh, apparently, did you hear that he slayed a flare with just one?
I heard that was a rumor. I haven't heard any bard songs about it yet, so.
I heard there was a sorceress.
Yeah.
oh, the sexy sorceress. I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, really
That's
not
interesting,
sorceress, right?
Oh, meta. Okay, so everybody sort of looks in amazement that your little troop of outcasts here took out this big pirate bandit infestation in their tavern, and they yell and they start throwing gold coins, like another performance.
I call out to Giggle. Hey, Birdie, pick all those up, will ya?
All right, but what you see is, before you have a chance to do that, the 2 bodyguards from the tavern pick up the money, and Alan says, that'll be for fixing up the tavern, the mess you've made, and free ale for everybody on you.
Fair
Sort of
enough.
everybody goes, yeah! And they all rush to the countertop as his aides start to clean up a little bit the mess here.
I'm going to turn around and growl at him again.
Okay. He rolls his eyes at you.
Alan, they were gonna rob everyone in here.
We're all trying to make a living here.
I will show you how to.
But I think what you can do is
Um,
take these guys to the Flaming Fist. You get a nice reward.
Fair enough.
weren't we supposed to kill them for Tarina? Wasn't that what we were doing?
We were supposed to keep them from getting to Karina. We could turn them in.
You see Tarina peeking down actually from the staircase.
Hey, Tarina, is this good?
She looks down. She says, "Oh yeah, that's great. That'll do.
Cool.
Do you want to finish them off, or do you want to take them somewhere else? Out back."
I mean, if we can get money from turning them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could, and you deserve it. All right.
Shall I go fetch a guard?
Sure, if you want to. They're probably still patrolling around anyway.
I will run outside to see if I can fetch one of these crimson.
Okay, you see a Flaming Fist patrol walk by, and you can easily hail them down.
Oi!
Okay. So,
Francis in here.
okay. Are you still transformed?
Kinda, but I'm not fully I'm not fully shifted, so I just have like more hair on my face.
Okay, that's all right. It's Baldur's Gate. They're used to it. All right, they go and they get you get their attention, and they take the people into custody. So, all right, I guess that worked out pretty easily. You all, of course, level 2, and the reward for Deadeye was actually dead or alive. Funny enough. 30 gold each.
Yeah.
What the Flaming Fist gave you.
What did Des give us back? Did she give it back?
Looks like it was just minor crimes he was in for, and illegally parking his boat in the harbor.
That's funny. Am I still poisoned?
I know. Sometimes poison only lasts 1 round.
Oh, great.
Yeah, just that.
13. Did you say 30 gold?
30 gold apiece.
Yes,
Yeah.
gold each.
So the Flame Fists come in. They tie these people up. They sort of manage what they can or care to do for this pirate, and everybody sort of like grumbles as they take him away and bring in a cart actually and throw them all in the back.
Can we take a brief respite?
Yep. Take a breather. Level up to level 2, and we'll be right back after this. You took down the pirates and the Flaming Fists. Fenris got the Flaming Fist to take them away for reward. Not before four noticed that this pirate captain or leader or whatever had a very unusual looking pistol on him.
Yes. What kind of pistol is it?
Okay, I assume you go up to it.
Yes, I examined it thoroughly.
As the Flaming Fists are tying everybody else's hands, you go and look at the captain. He has a pistol, it looks like yours, but it has 3 different barrels on it.
Yoink.
Tiny.
So it's yours now.
It's mine?
It's mine.
So you see 4 going and grab the pistol out of this man's hand.
How much ammo did the captain have?
Enough to keep you satisfied.
Adding zeros to ammo count.
Okay. All right. So 4 is a little better equipped, I think, for this dungeon now. Should last you maybe a fight or so. And then, what else? Right. So Alan is cleaning up the place a little bit, and Alan goes over and does talk to. Are you still an old?
I'm
man?
the old. Yeah, I was the old man the whole fight.
Introduce you again as what was the expression? Euro. I don't.
Your heir, right?
Yeah, you're rare, I think. And he sort of bows to you and says, "Thank you. You're all welcome to spend the night
Oh, for free.
for free."
Oh, so sweet. Do you have any extra earplugs for us? Because then I feel off center when I sleep at night because of my bad ear.
We have some wax.
Yeah. Could I have some of that?
All right.
Up in my room.
He goes and preps some stuff for you. And you each get a key to a room you're with your servant. He gives you 3 keys then, I suppose. And it's sort of, he has, there are some rooms upstairs, but they're sort of like VIP stuff. And he has a little inn kind of situation next to the tavern that you can go to.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do a long rest, you want to go to the bathhouse that Karina mentioned, that you saw the dead 3 cultists were going out of.
Let's take a long rest, and then it's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah? Okay.
I'll cast Goodberry twice before the long rest.
Okay.
Let me double check. I can cast it more than once. I think you can. It's not like the Magic Stone where...
That's what I was asking you. Was it like sorcerer? Was it like wizard? I'm not sure. All right, so you all decided to take the night in Baldur's Gate. And how are we doing the 3-room designation here?
I'll sleep with 4. I don't think he'll bother me much.
Okay. He'll shut down for a little while.
Yeah, I can only cast it once, so all of your guys' berries disappear. The one hit point berries.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have them anymore.
Okay, goodbye.
I'm bunking with Fenrir.
I grab onto Sovereignty's arm. All right, little lady, can you walk me up to my room, please?
Bridal style.
Good. You gotta go outside. It's night. It's very misty, but there are sort of lanterns here and there. It's a little spooky at Baldur's Gate at night, but you make it to your rooms, no problem.
I have a DM question. So with the Bardic Inspiration dice, does that disappear once you take a long rest, or does she still have it?
I'm not sure how long it lasts.
Because I don't think I wrote down. I only have it like she can only have one at a time, and that's it. But I don't know how long they last. I'm assuming it resets because I can only get 4 per day.
Okay, only lasts 10 minutes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind then.
Yep, that's
I think so.
Next time.
All right.
I felt inspired.
And then I assume it's Des and Sovereignty, and then Fenris and Giggles, you guys are... And, okay, have room together. The odd couple of siblings. Good. All right, night rolls through. Nothing uneventful. You can hear the tavern a little bit through the walls, unfortunately, and it does quiet down after a while, and you're able to sleep. So you wake up in Baldur's Gate, refreshed.
Refreshed. Ready to go.
Yes, did you actually use the wax that they brought up to your room, or did you just ask for it?
Oh, you know me. I just asked for it. Do you want it?
I was just curious.
Okay, I turned the wax, and then I mold it into a tiny little bee. I got you a gift.
Thank you.
And I gave it to Sovereignty.
Cute. And then Faerûn, how are you guys do the same?
I wake up and head downstairs.
Rest, and then I used another one when I woke up.
For what?
Sovereignty now expect you to use that at some point.
It's in my inventory.
Sorry, Faerûn, what'd you say?
A bee made of beeswax.
No, one moment, guys. Faerûn, what'd you say?
So I used one of my new infusions before resting, and another when I got up.
Okay, is that important for me to know?
It gives me +1 AC and +1 attack.
Okay, just for you, is it can you use other people too, or does it not work like that?
You infuse items.
Gotcha. Okay, so Faerûn prepares using his mechanical know-how to imbue his armor with extra potencies. And Haro heads down or flies down, I don't know, one of the two. And then Fenris and Giggles, you guys give each other bees and all that?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. I'm sleepy.
We're going. She's sleeping.
Is Fenris wolf lady a heavy sleeper, I guess?
Yes. Very.
I woke her up like this.
I'm awake.
Okay, she's awake. Good, you head in to the tavern. You'd have to drop your keys off and you're good to go.
I close his beak when he squawks in my ear. A short beak.
All right,
So once we all get downstairs, I walk around everyone and like, you get a berry, and you get a berry, and you get a berry, and you get a berry. And these are much stronger than the last one.
Are these drugs?
They are healthy drugs, yes.
How many hit points?
If when you eat it, you gain 4 hit points.
Amazing.
And you're satiated for the whole day, right?
Yes, you don't need to eat food ever again.
But, well, 24 hours. But for now, you probably have to have some breakfast, I assume, and head out.
I want waffles.
Thank you, Hera.
There's no waffles here. The waffles were in, I want to say...
where we met Basil. It was...
You met Basil, yeah, which was Fire... No, up north, big mining city. Mining city, by the way.
I don't remember.
Mining town.
Oh, no, it's a mining city.
This guy is not a mining city, it's a trade city. You guys are up north by the mountains. There's a lot of mining cities, a lot of mining by the mountains.
Was it the cold place?
Yeah, but it was cold up everywhere up there.
I want some waffles.
All right.
She wants some waffles.
Or pancakes.
All right, troop. Des, lead your troops to the bathhouse if that's where you want to go.
Yes, let's go.
Does anybody want to... We can shop later. We'll go to the bathhouse.
Oh,
We'll assume you did that. If you needed to shop, you shopped.
yeah. We've limited
All right,
time
in the morning.
so probably, yeah.
Okay,
So-
great.
Des, we need to head to the lower city. We need to find a way into the bathhouse.
So who was it again who was in charge of the bathhouse? The Vanthapurs were a nice, wealthy family, weren't they?
Anthropur family, who are one of the ruling patriarchs of the
Were
city.
they human?
Maybe.
We hate the
They're
patriarch.
just like a ruling elite, like an oligarchs kind of situation. That's kind of,
Okay, I'm gonna before we leave,
Mhm.
so nobody sees me, I'm gonna shift or change into a very beautiful young crap. Let's just make her a human
Okay.
for now. Who has like her hair up. It's like a goldish red color. She looks like she comes from a lot of money.
Got it.
Because I'll cast minor illusion on myself, so I have jewels and finery and
Very
dresses.
good. The rest of you?
Mr. Grail.
A grill.
Grail. Your name's Sister Grail.
Oh, Sister Grill. I think you said a grill. Like for your teeth, I was like, oh.
Who's Sister Gorell? Oh, wait, Sister Gorell. That's Sister Gorell? The famous Sister Gorell who's getting married to John Wellington Wells?
Oh my God.
No, she has a gold grill.
Oh, that's what I thought I heard. Okay. All right. Where are we going?
So like, I really think I need a bath.
Yeah.
No?
I think she.
I didn't want to say anything, but
I smell like wet dog, don't you think?
Dog, and she smells like she needs a bath.
Yeah, we gotta get this wet dog smell out of here, so I think we should try to find the bathhouse.
If I could help it, I would, but it's a stinky place.
Let's find the bathhouse.
I'm the stinky dog.
Okay.
Anyone
The
know where
stinky dog and the rich lady. Okay, we're all on board then. Obviously, Thor needs a bath terribly. An oil bath, I assume.
So what are we, Des? Are we like your slaves at this point? Do we?
So I cast minor illusion. I'm gonna put a dog collar and a leash on Fenris.
You probably don't need. She probably is already wearing a dog collar, right?
Not that kind of. It's a shifter. It's not really like a dog.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Anything else?
And let's see. Well, I can probably only do it. Can I do that though if I'm casting to maintain the jewels on me? Can I still do
No, I
that?
think it's probably a concentration spell if it's anything. So
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. So I can't do that then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to Alan at the counter.
Yeah.
Is he there?
Okay. Yeah, he's there.
Hi, I have a quick question. Do you guys have any rope, please?
No.
Please.
It's the
Pretty
morning.
please.
No, fine.
Cherry on top.
1 gold.
Des, you all have. I have rope, Des. You should have some rope too. Sovereignty probably has rope. 4 has rope. Fenris definitely has
No,
rope.
but I really want his rope.
Are you all gonna loiter?
I will unless you give me rope.
Oh, for God's sake!
Please.
All right. He doesn't even recognize you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay. All right. You need to go, or I'm gonna call the guards.
Ah, do you not know who I am?
And I don't care. Please leave.
Hey, Des?
Huh? What?
Des?
Yes?
Let's go.
Fine. You're gonna regret this, Alan.
How do you know my name? Who cares?
Okay, fine, we leave. And I take rope from Haro
Okay.
and I make a collar and a leash for Fenris.
Okay, perfect. And the rest of you, just as is?
I'm using my disguise to look like a, servant man.
Oh, okay. Like a servant to them too, or just in general?
Just to Des. The dog
Okay.
doesn't need a servant.
All right, so good. So Des, as you walk out, and then Sovereignty.
I look good already. I got my nightly garb. No
You got
change.
your what?
Then I've got my nightly garb. No change.
Oh, good. Okay. And then Haro.
I'm just following Des.
All
I
right.
got my generic druid-looking winged dude.
All right. Let's go then. As you trapeze through the lower city, you get some interesting looks and catcalls because people in lower city are not used to people from the upper city coming down here very often, especially right now with how things are with the refugees and everything and the
I'm going to
assassinations.
cat calls.
Huh? Oh, what?
The cat calls.
I don't understand why they're whistling. I'm just walking my dog in the morning.
Okay. Very good. I'm going to give you 2 inspiration
Thank you.
and 4 also. All right. You actually, someone who is a Haro, you have some directions, but they're very vague. So give me a survival check, please.
Yeah, check his room.
Haro,
What am I rolling for?
survival.
Absolutely.
Can I give him a bardic dive inspiration if you need it?
No, but someone else has guidance, I think.
I don't need it. I rolled a 19 plus 6, 25.
Okay, then you easily find your way several blocks using your Hawkeye vision. Several blocks northwest, there's a bathhouse. It doesn't seem like it's open to the public necessarily. It has like a walled garden, and some nymphs are carved into the front gates. So as you turn the corner, actually, Haro, and only you notice this because does anybody else have perception proficiency?
Me?
And if you do, is it 15 or higher?
No and no.
Wait, what?
What's your perception? Oh, passive perception. I'm sorry. What's your perception bonus?
+2.
Okay. Anybody else?
Mm-mm.
I have 5 perception as well. It's plus 6 perception.
All right. So only Haro noticed as you come around the corner that what can easily be construed for a cultist of the Dead Three, something like black flowing robes and like a golden mask. You see him walking into the bathhouse, and this is very early right now, and it seems to be sort of outside the regular area where people might be walking to. Maybe it's owned by the Banthropers or whatever. No one else sees this person go in except for you.
Did you guys see that guy walking into the bathhouse with a robe on?
So nothing.
He probably wasn't cute, so I didn't notice him.
Yeah, you can't take your robe off before you get to the bathhouse.
Something seemed familiar or weird about him. You guys didn't see that?
Do we have markings?
Or any other.
I think it was kind of like the description of the one of the bad people they were telling us about.
Well, I can't change in anything that I haven't seen, so
I don't think you'd want to change into this.
All right, you at this point have gotten to the bathhouse, at which point in front of it you see about two individuals, very Yakuza looking, let's say. I guess that's kind of not D&D terminology, but two rough looking people with a lot of tattoos, not dragon related. The dragon tattoos, you heard Trina mention the guild, and that's a different situation than the cultists that she mentioned that might have a dungeon in here, so, or doing their nefarious acts. Anyway, so these two individuals here, tall, burly people, cross their arms and don't seem to be allowing anybody in to the bathhouse.
Back door.
So the city is, imagine like a European city. There's not really like a back door that you see because it's sort of like wall-to-wall buildings in Baldur's Gate. I'm not saying you can't look for one, but at the moment you do not see any.
Are there is it multiple stories?
Yes, the entrance is probably two and a half ceilings, floors. There it is, floors. I'm saying in Spanish. Tall.
I can fly around and see if there's another entrance, but I don't know if it's possible.
It's a bathhouse. Chances are it would be, probably would not have, well, maybe, I don't know, so you can look around and fly. I don't think it wouldn't be open necessarily at the top, if that's what you're wondering. But again, whatever you guys want to do. So while you guys are investing a little bit, these two individuals are starting to eye you a little bit off.
My lady, this doesn't look like a place up to your standards.
Yeah, but I smell like wet dog, so gotta fix it. So I walk up with Fenris, if that's okay with her, on the leash, up to the door, to the two guys. Hi, my name's Periwinkle, and this is my dog, Rizzy. And we'd like to get in there.
Huh. Right, is that so? I'd say
Really want to get in.
he looks at his friend, and then they both sort of look you guys over. They look over, these very seedy looking fellows, look over just the women, basically. The men, they completely ignore you guys. And they say, right, it's ladies only right now anyway, right?
Oh, well, that bird thing's a girl. She just looks like her mom.
That's interesting. All right, well.
I points at giggles.
So he looks over at his buddy over here. I mean, you know, the Anthropers only want this place for private right now, but that's okay. We can bring in a couple girls. What do you think?
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
All right, maybe you and you too. How about that tiefling over there? What do you think? Yeah, she's good. All right, we'll take them all.
So I'll turn to Haro and Thor. You guys, you know what to do. So I'll just, we'll see you later. And I wink at them.
I look at Thor and I'm like, I don't know what to do. What does she mean?
I think we're supposed to make our way in elsewise.
But I guess I suppose your manslave can come in too. That fellow over there?
Yeah, come on, manslave.
All right.
I hang my head down and kind of like let my wings loose, droopy, and kind of just like follow behind her.
He puts his hand down and stops you. No, not him. That guy over there. He points to Thor.
Yes, sirs.
All right, so apparently these sleazy fellows are letting the old ladies in and the manslave.
Poor birdie.
Poor birdie.
What if once we're inside, a window happens to open? I don't know. Accidents happen.
Maybe there's a starlight in this path.
Hey, Arrow. Flying through a window. That nothing could ever happen wrong for a bird.
You're one to talk.
I can't fly.
You can You could lift him up, right? Theoretically, isn't you can take like one person with you or something for flight?
I don't
No,
think so.
but Giggles is coming in with us.
No, 4 is coming in.
Yeah, but
No, because that's what I was saying. That I was like, Giggles is a girl. I was like, she looks like her mom. That's what I was saying.
You pointed. I thought you pointed to Fenris.
No, I pointed to Giggles.
Oh, okay. So Giggles.
So I thought everybody's coming in except Harrow.
Oh, I didn't realize you pointed to Giggles.
Alright.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. That's
Sorry,
fine.
yeah, I was pointing to Giggles.
Well, I mean, you pointed because we're in different areas, different.
Yeah, that's.
I got it.
I was pointing to him.
All right, so Giggles can play it off, I guess. Giggles, give me a persuasion check. If you want to act, I suppose, where these people are looking for something feminine, I suppose.
I think he flew into one too many windows in his youth.
15.
15? All right, they will add you in opposing.
They just think you're an ugly girl.
Investigation check.
very, very ugly.
They eye you, but they can't really seem to put a beat on you, whether you're, you know, male or female. So they let you in with the rest of the posse, I guess. Okay. All right, so you all head in, and then Haro?
I guess I'm waiting for the cryptic window to open at some point.
Okay. Do you want to fly around like you said earlier?
I could. I don't know if it's going to help much. I think that Sovereignty was giving me a little wink, letting me know that she's going to open a window if she can.
Yeah.
All right. It's up to you. However you guys want to play it. So all of you, except for Haro, enter the bathhouse.
Dun dun dun.
Bloop. Okay, into the bathhouse. The first thing you see, so the bathhouse is a multi-story stuccoed building. It does have stained glass windows, and this is all, has a roof, of course. And there's sort of a courtyard here. There's also wooden doors, and engraved in like the courtyard in various areas, and the fountains and everything are sort of images of smiling nymphs dancing and frolicking in the water.
Do we see any sort of like a uniform or like a robe that people are wearing in here?
At the time, this is like the outside courtyard area.
Oh, okay.
Very trimmed down, so it can be very well taken care of, and it's definitely not for people of the lower city, let's say, at the moment. So you can head further. Oh, what's this? Oh. Okay, thank you. You can head further in. You do see some guards around, but they're not like the guys outside. In fact, why don't you all give me a perception check?
2, 5.
2, 5, 6.
13.
Oh, I'm using inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay, well, the three of you, they rolled not the 5.
I don't see anything.
These guards are pretty unusual looking. They're armored, but their faces are very pale, and their eyes sort of like have a light blue like hue to them.
Sorry, he used inspiration and rolled 1.
Critical fail.
Seriously?
Yeah, I used my inspiration, rolled 1, I have a -1, so I had a 0.
Okay, you don't even, you're just looking around a little dumbfounded. You don't even notice the guards. You're just looking at the nymphs.
Like something that giggles.
He's just giggling. He's giggling about.
Would I recognize what these guards are?
No, you would not. Maybe somebody who was more tuned into the arts of necromancy would probably know a little bit better.
But they definitely look creepy to us nonetheless.
They're pretty creepy, yeah.
I see some guards.
You see some guards, you do. So you have somebody come around the corner, and it's a woman dressed in sort of just like robes, like Roman robes, I guess you would imagine. Robes, or what are those called? Anyway.
Togas?
What?
Togas?
Togas, there it is. Robes/togas. And she's sort of, it's like an androgynous looking person, actually. And they I said woman, but I didn't read my description. So, and they sort of wave you past the L here to the north.
Follow them. We follow them.
Okay, you follow them. Okay, you all head further up here. At which point we're going to change to Haro. Haro?
We abandoned outside.
You see no windows. Well, you saw windows that were just sort of stained glass, but there's no doors that you see.
So nothing openable. Okay. I guess I could fly up to the roof to see if there's like an open area to fly back down into.
Give me a stealth check.
You say a stealth check?
Stealth check.
Eight.
8. How do you approach it?
How do I approach the roof of the building?
Are you going to fly right above these guys? Are you going to go somewhere else?
No, I'm going to fly over to like away from the door area where the guides are. Probably take me a couple turns to get there.
Okay. Some people around the area who are doing laundry outside in their patios or whatever notice you, and they sort of like, what's this? What's going on here? But other than that, doesn't seem like anything of you were spotted by anybody important that you know of. You don't see access, but we do see are some, I guess, like steam vents where the steam from the bathhouse is coming out.
Okay. How big are the vents?
Oh, you can fit in them if you want.
Okay, I was thinking. What I was picturing were like the pipes that like are just up.
Oh
there.
no! Imagine like openings. This is like just a stone wall, just like an opening where steam is coming out.
Okay. I try to pry the cover off.
All right, give me a what would it be, a strength save, please? A strength save.
Just another stat that I'm really strong in.
Okay. Do you want to approach it like a certain way? I'm gonna give you.
No, what do you mean approach it a certain way?
Rather than just trying to pry at it?
Body slam it.
Or rather than just trying to brute force? It's up to you. You can try.
I mean, I rolled really good, so.
All right, what'd you roll?
17. I don't have any bonuses.
All right, you go into it and you yank it out, and sort of it's not like it's locked or anything, and the steam has sort of degraded over time a little bit, so you are able to move it just enough, pick it up and push over the side. It's made of stone, where you can, I guess, slide down if you want. It'd be pretty hot.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, we'll get back to you in a second. So the rest of you are in front of the entrance to the bathhouse, and this person in front of you sort of bows and says, "Welcome."
Welcome.
Hello. My name's Periwinkle.
Welcome, Periwinkle, to the
Thank you.
Vansapur bathhouse.
I'm so happy to be here. This is my dog, Rizzy, and she needs a bath.
We accept any and all from the upper city.
Well, of course. I'm from the upper city. Thank you for noticing.
What's your family name?
Oh, the Periwinkles.
Oh, I know of them.
Yeah, my name's Periwinkle.
So it seems like she doesn't know, but she also doesn't want to get on your bad side. So she's not gonna, they're not gonna, my bad. They're not gonna really push you on that. Okay. Please come inside, have some robes, and enjoy our baths.
Thank you.
And
Our
for
Mr.
you,
Oh,
we're offering massages for free right now.
for me?
Yes, just for you.
And what about my servants?
Not your cohort, I'm sorry. Those are the rules.
And who made these rules?
Duke, Falmara Vanthapur. She runs the bathhouse.
Well, you tell Mrs. Vanthapur that my father, Duke Periwinkle, is not going to be happy with that. These are his favorite servants. So,
Give me an intimidation check, please.
Yep. 20.
Oh, okay. She's okay. I understand, but just know, Duke Fanthaper will be the next ruler of this city. And she moves to the side.
Well, we'll see about that.
She
Thank
ignores
you.
you. She keeps saying, I'm sorry. They ignore you.
So we walk past to the baths.
Yeah, you can walk past into the bath. So there's a little bit of a staging area if you're all going in where you have to change into the same thing, like robes, togas situation. If you want to.
I get changed.
Okay, there's again guards inside. Do you all get changed?
I'm just going to wait at the door.
You gonna wait at the door? Inside or outside?
Just inside.
Okay, since you're the manservant, I guess they allow you to stay.
I'm gonna grab an extra robe if that's possible while we're there.
Yeah, give me a deception saving throw. There's people there helping you.
Well, if it's deception, I think I'm probably just gonna I'll go for it.
Okay.
I'll lie if I have to. Yeah, 7. That's a 10?
A 10? Okay, I think that I'll give it to you there. I think you're fine. You get in there and just put another one, wherever, underneath your sleeve or underneath.
Just
Just wear it too, because she's cold.
I'll put one on each arm.
Okay. All right, nobody seems to notice, I guess, and or care. So, all right, Fenders and Giggles.
I do what she does.
Which is?
Getting changed.
Okay. And you're free. You have free roam of the bathhouse now. So right now there's maybe about 6 people here, roughly, different ages, different races, all very posh-looking people. Hair done up and so on and so forth. So this is a pillared room. There's frescoes of all kind for the bathing royalty. There's sort of, again, stained glass windows here. It creates colorful patterns all over the place. And there's 3 sunken hollow pools here of perfumed scented water that is very alluring to you.
What was the name of the servant we just talked with?
Oh, did they introduce themselves?
No.
Okay, you don't know that.
Okay.
Unless you want to go back and ask.
I don't need to know her name to mimic her voice. So I turn around and I mimic her voice and say, you've been requested to leave this area. Private bathing time has now commenced.
All right. Well, you see the people that are in here, they have no reference for time or anything. So they look up and they all get up and walk away to outside. They get changed and walk back outside to the courtyard area to enjoy the time out there. And no one seems to say anything. So this place is empty except for guards.
Good job, Giggles.
At the same time, once everybody has walked out, you see a beaked hawk man come down from the ceiling and splash into one of the pools with a.
How's the water? Is it nice?
It's hot. Heavy on the wings.
Heavy on his wings.
So the guards, again, the same guards are outside. They don't seem to take much in whatever's happening. They don't seem to really, it's not really seem to affect them or phase them at all.
So now that we're all in here, where do you think this entrance is to this place? How are we going to find this dungeon?
Okay, if I was an underground dungeon, I would be underneath one of these bathtubs, probably. I'm gonna walk over to
And take a look.
move me over to this bathtub, and I'm gonna start messing around. Is there like a faucet and stuff?
Yeah, there is.
I read about
So then-
something like that in a book once. There was a snake in a cave under a bathtub.
Really?
I think.
Okay. Sovereignty, what are you doing?
I tossed the extra rub to Haro. I thought it was going to be more work, but I did it anyway.
Very nice.
And then, yeah, I think we're investigating, what are there, like 3 baths in here? And what's in that other room off to the top left?
You look there, and there is a placard that says for massages.
Oh, okay.
So there's one that looks like the one up here to the north. Looks like it's for like a regular clients, and the one to the south is for VIP clients.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
I'm sorry, I had it backwards. North is VIP, south is regular.
Oh, is there anybody in there? No, it's
Doors are closed.
I say we take a look at that.
So, David,
Probably the VIP room is where we want to go. That's probably the least people are in there.
4?
I'm going to move up to there,
Okay.
and I'm going to use Detect Magic.
You have that? Wow, okay. Does that require a roll or anything?
It's just one action.
Very nice.
Wow, okay. And then what's the distance on it? 30 feet?
Range, which
Okay,
I don't know what the feet are in here, so I can't really tell.
that's fine. You can tell that there is a sinister magic coming from the north massage room.
Yeah, so when he casts it, it emanates around him from 30 feet for 10 minutes. So he can literally just do a lap around this place, and he'll know exactly where that magic's coming from for 10 minutes.
All right. So he uses his alchemist powers and casts some spells and under his breath, so the guards don't notice him. And a wave, a invisible wave for you comes out, and you can sort of detect magic from all around you. Instant.
I walk up, so he's over here.
Yeah, he has not told anybody what he's sensed yet.
Okay. Well, I walk up to the bathtub right where he is.
Okay.
And I stick my claw in the water.
Nice and warm.
And I flick it at him. And I say, hey, Tin Man, I hope you don't get rusty. Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep.
I turn around to him. I walked through an ocean. I think I'll be okay.
All right, one inspiration for everybody. You guys have earned at this point. And then, oh wait, Fenders, can you be without Des? Or you still have a collar or whatever?
No, I think since we got changed, I would have dropped it, right?
Okay. So Fenders, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to go and try and get into the VIP massage room.
All right. So you meet 4 by the door. It's not a boar.
With 4 by the door.
But you might
Put my hand out.
okay, and then Sovereignty, you're over there too since you gave somebody the robe, right? You gave Haro. Oh, Haro, where you at? Oh, here he is. Boop. Okay, you're all by the VIP room, and there's a guard in front of the VIP room.
I put my hand on Fenris's shoulder and kind of motion for her to step away for a second with me.
Okay, so you both, is that good for you, Fenders?
What is it, Tin Man?
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay.
If you want to leave.
All right, you walk all over there.
Leader,
Yes.
there is powerful, probably evil magic coming from the VIP room.
Yes, I could smell it.
Entrance.
Oh. Well, could have told me that earlier. Great.
I want to point out that the 2 guys at the front mentioned that you were eligible for a VIP massage.
Oh my god, I totally forgot that. Well, that's great. I'm gonna walk over to the door.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Yep, gotcha.
Sorry, I was like, do you need me to draw the arrow? Okay.
Now I got you. Okay.
With, I look at the guy. Hello.
Okay. he's like silent, and he just looks at you. And as you get close, you smell some odor of death.
Oh, well, I'm Miss Periwinkle, and the really nice guys at the front door told me that me and all of my servants got free massages, so I would like that right now.
He turns somewhat stiffly and pounds on the door. And the door opens, and a masseuse, very well-dressed masseuse actually, opens the door and says, "Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you here for our best massage?"
We're all here for that, so if you could just chop, let's go.
We only do one at a time.
Well, actually, they can all just stand there and watch me be
Oh,
massaged.
that kind of massage. All right, come on back. What do you guys do?
It is now.
Okay. All right. So you all head back into the massage area. And the door closes. All right. What do you do now?
Well, actually, I have to make sure that it is up to the Periwinkle standards. So, my servant, Sovereignty, you're going to give her a massage first, and then if it's good, then I'll get a massage.
Oh, I see. Yes, of course. Let's go.
Yeah, that's her right there.
We'd do anything for Upper City folk. Come on down.
Yep.
Is your name massage?
I guess so.
All right. So
Four, do you sense any magic coming off a specific object?
I know, I was seeing the massage table.
Should be able to know what it is in the room at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll radiate from a specific object if it's a magic.
correct. Yeah, it's a creature object. So another nymph statue is there at the edge, so the north end of this room, and it has a powerful dark pulse coming off of it.
So I lean over to Horu and
Did you say Horo?
Oh, what? Who?
Haru.
My name's
all right.
butchered for years. It's no worries.
I think Horo is very good.
Sorry.
Anyway, I lean over to him, and while the masseuse is distracted with Sovereignty, I point at the little statue.
Okay.
Well, if I see that, then I'm going to like loudly and clumsily and very, very slowly start like messing with my chainmail armor, like very slowly.
Oh, you're wearing the robe though?
To distract. Oh no, you're right. You're right. I am.
Mm-hmm.
Where's our stuff? I want our stuff.
You left it by the entrance.
Dang it! I was gonna be really obnoxious and distracting, but I guess I can't do that.
Did you guys really leave all your stuff by the entrance?
I can be obnoxious and distracting. I can create the sound of a chain. I can create the sound of chainmail.
Would you know that's what she was going to do?
Oh, just in case you guys wanted to look at the statue more.
I think she's buying time because she doesn't want a massage. I head over to where the
Sovereignty really likes personal touch.
I head over
Physical
to
touch.
where the statue was on the wall or whatever it is, and like clumsily lean against it or like try to move it around.
Okay. So what ends up happening is
Absolutely nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Jeez, oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Is suddenly it goes and a door begins to reveal itself. What? A door begins to reveal itself. What the hell? Which is over here. You found the way down. So the door, it goes and the door begins to open, which was masseuse is completely unaware this is a thing. And says, "What? Whoa, what is that? Oh no! I must call the guards."
I'm going to walk over to her and just bop her on the head and knock her out.
Okay, easy. With your strength, you bop her on the head, knock her out, and she hits the floor with a bang.
Shall we go? I indicate door.
Well, you guys need your stuff.
Their
aren't you?
stuff. Yeah, I'm not going down there on our.
We just all go down there doing nothing but robes.
Okay.
I have all my gear. You guys, I will stand watch by the door. You guys all go get your stuff and come back.
I still have my stuff. I didn't change.
Oh, I don't have anything. I'm gonna go
That's
get my
right,
stuff.
yeah. So there's a guard outside the door, though.
Obviously.
Oh wait, no, I knock at the door. Oh wait,
Okay.
no, I peek out the door.
Okay?
I look at the guard just as I peek through the door.
Okay.
So I might need something from my purse. Can you go get all of our stuff, please? It's just like, some lady stuff that I need from there.
Also me, I have some lady stuff in my chainmail.
Yeah, we all need our lady stuff. You know what I mean?
He makes some noises if doesn't talk. And goes back to his post.
All right, I'll look at it.
Fine, that did not work.
You want me to bite their heads off?
No, I'll go get it. Can I go get our stuff?
You get your stuff, yeah. And it looks like the guards here are not really doing anything to stop you from doing that.
Lady stuff.
Okay, they look at you and go right back to their post. It's like they're, I don't know, it seems like they're not
Undead.
living necessarily. I don't know. All right, and you go back into the massage room. And
Yeah.
that's what we'll call it.
I'm gonna put the masseuse on the table so that she's not just slumped on the floor. That seems, a little bit rough.
Okay, fair enough.
We delicately put one of the robes over her.
Okay. Or masseuse. I just wanted to give you guys a group massage or whatever. All right, that's it. I think for episode 1, we made some inroads into Baldur's Gate, figuring out what's going on with the Dead 3 cultists and what they're doing in the city and what's going on with Elturel. All right,
And for our
very successful.
closing tune,
And that's how you get your bardic inspiration.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
All right, good job, everybody. See you next time.
All right, see you guys.
Oh, are we done?
Yeah.